is it?
Say,
What is it?
hey, why it's Buttercup. Popcorn, add sweet cream butter to hot popcorn. Mix it up, wrap it up, Buttercup is born.
It's delicious.
So nutritious.
It's a taste delight.
It's so munchy,
Crisp and crunchy.
you'll enjoy each bite. Eat butter-drenched Buttercup popcorn at its best.
Served in a king-size cup.
It beats all the rest.
Show starts in 9 minutes.
Here's a new taste treat. The corn dog. Plump, juicy wieners are dipped in a thick, golden Southern-style corn batter that seals in all their freshness and flavor. If you like hot dogs, you'll love corn dogs. Everybody does. Try a corn dog with your favorite beverage. At the refreshment corner now. Corn dogs.
Show starts in 8 minutes.
Today we're interviewing a stomach.
Hello there.
What is life like as a stomach?
Oh, boy, it was humdrum. I mean, until what's-his-name discovered Tony's Pizza.
Tony's Pizza?
Yeah, I was suffering from the pizza cravings until Tony's came along. Crispy crust and zesty sauces. Wow.
And so now... What's that?
Another pizza craving. Just thinking about Tony sets it off.
Oh, where are you going?
He's going to get a Tony's Pizza, and I follow him anywhere.
Does your stomach send you pizza craving signals? Oh, wow. Tony's, the Pizza Cravers Pizza. Available at the concession stand.
Show starts in 7 minutes.
It's refreshment time, folks.
Taste that beats the others cold. Pepsi pours it on. Taste that beats the others cold. Pepsi pours it on.
Yum, yum. It's a meal in itself. Our all-meat super dog. Enjoy one now.
Show starts in 6 minutes.
Men, there's a drive-in movie full of juicy people. Wow! It's a trap! Help! It's Pick! We've had it, men.
A pleasant aroma for you, but not for mosquitoes. Pick is easy to use. Light it and forget it. Pick's aroma keeps mosquitoes, gnats, and sandflies away. Pick is the best protection for barbecues, fishing and camping trips, or just relaxing in the yard.
So if you don't want our company ever anywhere, just light Pick and see what I mean? Bye!
Pick is on sale at the refreshment stand now. Show starts in 5 minutes.
A cup of whipped hot chocolate tastes great right now. Carnation's Cocoa Supreme, the delicious hot chocolate drink with the light, delicate flavor you like. Wouldn't a good hot cup taste good right now? Ask for a cup of whipped hot chocolate at our snack bar.
Show starts in 4 minutes. Yum, yum. It's time for a tasty and refreshing snack. We promise to satisfy your hunger, your thirst, your sweet tooth. So visit our refreshment center now. Let's go!
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Show starts in 3 minutes.
Hot diggity dog.
Hot
I mean, popcorn.
Candy. Ooh, hot dog. Popsicle. Oh boy. Oh boy, Fanta orange.
Wonder what that kid's doing these days. You think he's dead? He definitely could be dead. Doing 28 years, there you go. Danny Manny, oh my goodness gracious.
Show starts in 2 minutes.
Was not expected to see you here. That's the Dairy Queen thing. All right, but we're done with that. There we go. I didn't even light the candle. Oh my goodness, I'm running so behind this evening, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate your patience. I appreciate your patience as I started to get the show rocking and rolling. Much appreciated. Whoops-a-daisies. This is even left over from the last time. Got to fix that. Boop. There we go. There we go. Still had a prize there. Still have the draw thing on. Oh my goodness gracious. There we go. Now we got Rupert. How's it going, everybody? Did you have a good spectacular Tuesday? Oh yeah. Oh, you did good. I'm glad. I hope you had a good Tuesday. Tuesday's such a weird day. You know, you interrupted a White Sox game. Oh, did I really? I didn't know that. Usually the White Sox will call me and tell me that they're doing a game. But they didn't do that this time. This week has been bad. Oh, that's no good. That's no good. Yeah, Doc Robert did not get the salmonella poisoning.
Sock Cop, don't forget to take the trash out.
Commodore Friday. Oh, my goodness gracious. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you again. Thank you. Oh, my God. I honestly cannot believe that somebody reminded me to take the trash out. That is the best thing that's happened to me all week long. Goose of gratitude for you, my friend. Oh, my goodness. I can't believe it. I can't believe that. Made me so happy. That makes me irrationally happy. I appreciate that. Good to see us. Yes, indeed. Everybody. Reggie and Gadgie, how you doing? Sorry to interrupt your sleep. I feel like I'm bothering everybody now. Old Just So the Blowhard's like, you interrupted a White Sox game. And then Reggie and Gadgie's like, it's like 4 o'clock in the morning. Time for me to go to bed, but here you are. But that's okay. It's good to see us, Reggie and Gadgie. Commodore Friday, thank you so much. Squigs Music, yes indeedios. Oh, yeah! Welcome in, Doc Rob. Doc Rob, hello, my friend. Danny Manny watching on the old YouTube. Hope everything's doing good. CBM 321, hello there. Welcome in. There was a few people that was jibber-jabbering on the chat before I even started.
Take out the papers and the trash, or you don't get no spendin' cash. If you don't scrub that kitchen floor, you ain't gonna rock and roll no more. Yakety yak. Don't talk back.
Thank you so much, Iceman, for those 25 delicious bits And that song that is most assuredly going to be stuck in my head for at least a day or two. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you so much. The Irish Island. Hope everything is going good over there on your Irish Island. Hope you're having a fantastic time. It's Pants O'Clock is here. Smooches for the U's. Iceman NYR. Iceman NYR is here. Crooked Vault is here. Oh my goodness. Hello, Crooked Vault. Smooches for U's. Hope everything's going good with U's. Even though I just talked to you not long ago. Whoa, my goodness gracious. Thank you, Ready Locks. Ready Locks is here. Hello, Ready Locks. And Yogi Jules, smooches for you. Yogi Jules got to breathe in the... Oh, yeah! And exhale the garbage. That's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. Jess is a mess. 15. Good to see you, my friend. Hanging out with CB. Oh. Oh, yeah. Dance cow. Dance cow. Oh! Yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, look at it's our good goldfish pal whose name I just cannot remember for some reason. Oh my goodness gracious. Caramel? No, that's not his name. Something like that. Let me see. Comment of Faith, CBM. Yes. Thank you guys so much for hanging out in the chat before we even started. What's the TV hanging from today?
I know somebody
James.
and they cry for you. They lie awake at night and dream of you. I bet
Mango,
you never
thank
even know they do. But somebody's crying. I know somebody and they called your name a million times and still you never came. They go on loving you just the same. I know that somebody's trying.
Oh my goodness gracious. Who was that? Tori Amos? Thank you so much, Just a Little Blowhard, for those 100 bits. Looks like a pot plant hanger. Like a potted plant hanger thing? That's what Vern used to hang from. He used to be a hanging plant. But then he wanted to get more grounded. So that's what we did. We've got your president over here for the next few days. He's ours now. Oh, that's fine with me. Thank you so much, Calicott, for watering Vern. Very kind of you. Oh, is that Chris Isaac? Oh, yeah. Because you posted that. That was yesterday's album. Today is... Oh, man, I saw today's. Today's been a very, very long day. So, well, here's what happened. Ladies and gentlemen, your old pal Sock Cop, they've changed my schedule around. So now they got me patrolling way earlier. Oh, that was today's, Chris? Goodness gracious, it has been a long day. So they got me patrolling early in the morning now. And so I got to get up at the dadgum crack of dawn and get out there and catch speeders and stuff all day. And then come back and chase old baby Sock around and all that kind of... Which that part's fun, I don't mind that. All that kind of stuff. You posted it very... Oh, good. Good. I like that. Look who... Oh, Calicott. It must be Calicott. Yes, indeed.
Speedeth thou not into the theater.
Ye gads and gadzooks. A gimmick deluge has fallen upon us here in the lovely lavender fields once again. Once again, the gimmicks are falling down as if it will rain upon the plain, mainly in Spain. That's right. That's what we're doing. So we'll get all the gimmicks. We're gonna do that. Yeah, the Irish Island. I didn't even know that the president was over there, which is spectacular. I love that. I love the fact that I don't even know what country the president is in. That makes me so happy because there was a period of time there where like you could not escape it. The president was always doing something. You know what I mean? And it was like, oh my goodness gracious, I don't care. And then now, I didn't even know he was on the Irish Island. He's over there visiting the prison in Skellige. Had no idea. And that's the way that I like it. I have no idea. They just do their own thing. I do mine. We don't bother each other. And that's the way it should be, if you ask me. That's the way it should be. Yes, it rains in Spain, but mainly on the plain. Most people don't know that, but it is true. The point of freedom of gimmicks is the freedom not to use them. Oh, is that true? Oh, cool. Interesting. Anonymous.
At least 98 septillion 723 sextillion 459 quintillion 623 quadrillion 459 trillion 871 billion 716 million 151.
Lavender's behind it. The robot just gave up. She just gave up. She was like, oh, numbers, blah. Everyone go, bro. That's right, CBM through 21. There you go. Dust G1222, good to see us. You saw, you said something early, and I was like, oh, I got to be sure to say hello to Dust G1222. But then I don't know what happened. Maybe I got a whiff of the lavender, and it calmed me down so much that I was just like, huh? What? I feel like Cheech and Chong almost in this lavender. You know what I mean? It's just so calming. It's so calming. We found an Irish relative from years ago for Obama too. He was over here drinking Guinness and visiting his great grandfather's house. Great fun. That's awesome. That sounds like a lot of fun. That sounds like a lot of fun. I did the old the ancestry gimmicks, and I spit in a tube, put a couple of fibers in the old tube, sent it off to the ancestries, and they said, "You're 100% cotton." So I don't really have to go very far to visit my relatives, I suppose.
Smooches. My real name is Dawn, and you are not getting up at the crack of mine.
Oh my goodness, Dawn, good to see you, my friend. That took me a minute. That's the best thing. It's like not getting up at the crack. Oh yeah, not the crack. I'm not trying to intrude upon your crack in any way, my friend. I give you the no crack hassle guarantee. That's Sockop's promise to you. But yeah, very early in the morning is what I meant to say. Either way you go about it, it's very early in the morning. They say, Sockop, the speeders are starting to get up earlier, which is not really true. What's happening is the speeders are staying up later. The speeders are staying up later, which means that they're starting to be up at like 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. So there you go. You upload video. All right, Danny Manny, good. Yeah, everybody follow Danny Manny on the old YouTubes. Keep track of all of his things and stuff like that. Your mother's side is 85% Irish. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. No, it came back. It said a lot of it. There was a lot of Irish, Scottish, and some English. Not as much English. Mostly Scottish, little Irish. I think it was like I don't know. I forget the things and stuff like that. But it's hard to like. You know what I mean? Like I don't know like a dadgum like genes and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like you spit in a tube and then you send it off to these people and they're like, oh yeah, it turns out you're from Portugal or whatever. And you're like, oh, all right. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like if you sent me a tube of your spit, I wouldn't even know where to start to figure out what country you was from. You know what I mean? Like I don't even know what the process is. So I'm not saying I don't believe it necessarily, but I'm just saying they could just be like, yeah, you're Irish. Here you go. Have a great St. Patrick's Day. And just, you know what I mean? Like, what are you going to do? You're going to do your own, like, independent test? You're gonna spit under a microscope and look at the microns of the DNA or whatever it is, you know what I mean? Put on your lab coat like a scientist and figure out your own thing. You know what I'm saying? So you just trust them. You spit in a tube, you mail it to them, and you go, yeah, that's fine. You can spit in my tube. And the Irish Island, thank you so much. That's the second nicest thing anybody's ever said to me. I appreciate that. Did the Mandalorian start already? I don't know, Conceit. Conceit? Is it conceit or conceit? I'm not sure. I like the Z, though. That's pretty good. I don't know. I haven't watched the Mandalorian. I watched like the first couple episodes of it. But then I didn't. And it's not because it wasn't good or I didn't like it or anything like that. It's just because I'm very lazy. I'm very lazy. So, I watch an episode and I'll be like, oh, that was good. And then the episode, the next one starts playing. I'm like, oh, this is pretty good too. And then, I go to sleep or something like that. And then I'm like, oh, I should watch episode 3. But I'm like, but I had to hit like this button and then like scroll over to where it says Mandalorian. Or sometimes it doesn't save, depending on the app. It's like something you've been watching, like episodes of, and you pull up the thing and it's like, hey, why don't you watch these things and do that? And blah, blah. And it's like, no, just show me the thing I've already been watching. They're like, I don't remember what you've been watching. Yes, you do. You know everything. Like what I've been scrolling on Facebook and all that kind of garbage. Just show me the show I want to see. It's too much work. It's too much work sometimes. But then again, I am, if I'm not catching speeders, I am very lazy. Very lazy. Shira, it sounds like a certain squid you used to. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. A lot of that, some people thought just, what a funny gimmick. That's not much of a gimmick, really. It's mostly just, Mostly just true. That was a little late. Thank you so much, Justin the Blowhard, for having our good pals Gadzooks and Land Biscuit pop up. Even though I was mighty late on the old sound effect gimmick. But, you know, I do what I can. This was, man, this was really like a race to the finish to get the show going. Like, I don't think, I mean, nobody cares, really. But I do just want to say, like, normally, everything is all set up, good to go, you know what I mean? Before we have the, before I hit start, it's all good to go. But this time I was like, Gadzooks! It's time to start the show. So I had to hit the thing and then, like, build it behind the scene. No, you're not bothering me. Oh, just another blowhard. No. Hate it when Netflix doesn't tell me I've already watched something. I've often been an hour into a show before I realize I've seen it before. Yeah, that happens sometimes too. You're like, wait a minute. This seems familiar. Did I watch a preview for this? Or something like that. Maybe I saw like a trailer online. I don't know what it is. And then you're like, oh, wait a minute. She's about to go in that warehouse. And that's where the guy in the hat is going to kidnap her. I remember this now. And then you're like, oh, I've already seen this. Go away. Club Josh TV. Hello, my friend. Retro Maker TV. Spring has sprung in Sockland. You got that right. Look at that. Look at the beautiful plumage. Or the, you know, whatever it is. I don't know what you call it. Flowers type things. In the lavender fields, 'tis that time of year. Dawn, you love the pug. My Laney is a pug beagle mix. Oh my goodness, a pug and a beagle mix. I'm trying to think if I've ever seen such a creature, but it sounds adorable. It sounds adorable. I can't believe you're not sneezing. Well, I've got the protection. Some people use like Claritin. Some people use Flonase, and I am protected by green screen. That's what I use to protect myself from the flowers. And pollen for all you allergic types. Yeah, that's right. That's right, pollen. Which, you know, it's not the plant's fault. They got no choice. A puggle put a bic on the... Oh, that's fantastic. Zoop de whoop. Thank you so much for following with a speed limit. Oh, yeah! Smooches for you. I love that username. That's Zoop de whoop. I'll probably say that over the course of the next couple of days. Maybe if you know... Maybe it's like if I'm looking in the refrigerator and I'm like, oh my goodness, look, I found a Dr. Pepper that I forgot about or something like that. I'll be zoop de whoop, woo! That's my new victory exclamation. I like that, zoop de whoop. Fun fact: nose spray can become addictive if overused. That is true, CBM 321. I've known somebody that became addicted to nose spray. Isn't that weird? I don't even have a nose, so I don't have to worry about that. But it seems very strange to just be like, oh man, I sure do love sniffing this stuff. I don't know, whatever. To each their own. Who knows? A puggle. I can't wait to see the puggle. There you go. Yeah, you gotta watch out for that kind of stuff. So thanks everybody. Oh, Dead Internet Theory. Thank you so much for that 1 bit, my friend. Smooches for you. Much appreciated. I did change it to where to have the robot do a thing or whatever it is 5 now. And I felt like a dadgum, like a bourgeoisie or something like that doing that, you know what I mean? But it was just, sometimes it just gets a little much. It just gets a little much. Found the dark chocolate Cadbury mini eggs at Walgreens. Iceman, oh man, was you able to get them at like half off or like 80% off or something like that? Yes. Oh, I didn't see a Cadbury egg ad this year. I didn't see one either. You know what I mean? Now that I think about it. I love that. I love those old commercials they get. Usually around Christmas time, they got the one with the Hershey's Kisses that play the little bells. You know what I mean? The little Hershey's Kisses pop up. Bling, 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 bling. Which all those commercials now, they stand out because they're in standard definition. So you're watching the show and, you know, it's taking up the whole screen. And then all of a sudden, there's like these 2 big old black bars on the end. And you're like, wait, what's wrong with it? Oh, it's just an old commercial. So that's good. Saw some orange-flavored Kit Kat at the World Market. Did not buy them. That's a very great story, Yogi Jules. Why did you not buy them? Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's what I say, too. That Cadbury commercial is 35 years old. Goodness gracious. With everybody wanting to be the Cadbury bunny. Is that... What all do they make, the Cadbury people? I mean, I could Google it. But I want to ask you. What do they do? You're spending $75 a week in gas just for work? Oh my goodness gracious. Oof. Thank you for understanding my joke. No, I know what you're saying. Yeah, that's fine. Tootsie Pop commercial is over. Oh yeah, that's crazy. The old how many licks does it get to the center of the thing or whatever. But the Cadbury cream egg is good. But I mean, surely the Cadbury people, they make other stuff, right? Oh, they just make like regular chocolate. They're chocolate. Okay, good. Because I was like, the only time I ever really hear of Cadbury, which they do have the little, I've seen those in the stores. The little Cadbury, they're not the eggs, but it's like a little bar with like caramel or whatever. Caramel, depending on where you are. You know what I mean? Never want to get to the middle of a cream. How many licks does it get to the middle of a cream egg? Could you imagine? Woof. You just sit there looking at a Cadbury cream egg for like 2 months. All over Europe when you went, like Wonka style. Okay, good, Squeaks music. That makes me feel better. That makes me feel better. Because I thought that like their whole racket was this egg thing. And like they would gear up, you know, be like, all right, it's almost Easter, everybody. We're going to sell 10 million eggs. So then we can just sort of kick back for the rest of the year. So it's good to know that they're out there, you know, selling other chocolatey delights. I like that. Sim Cynthia, hello, my friend. Smooches for yous. Hooray! Welcome in. Hope everything is going spectacular to use. Now, I don't think I've shown this before because I don't know. I'm not good. I'm fairly sure Wonka is owned by Nestle. Yeah, probably. Nestle owns most things. Are you in a field of lavender? I sure am. I sure am. Subway. Oh my goodness, Raj and Gadget. I saw that. I saw a social media post about that. About that they put Cadbury cream eggs on a submarine sandwich. Somebody posted about that. But it's hard to tell these days because it wasn't from like Subway. They didn't like retweet them or nothing. So I don't know if it was like, I didn't know if it was real or if somebody just photoshopped it or whatever. I don't know. But I was like, I don't know. I would not buy it, but I would try it. If somebody was like, here, you want to try a bite of it? Yes, I would. I would try it. There you go. And Nestle owns your mama. Hey-o, that's true. That's true. Nestle owns everything. It's a gigantic company. There's really only like 7 or 8 companies that pretty much own everything at this point. It was a legit promotion at 4 stores. Wow. I would try it. But like I say, I would not buy it. If they were like, here, have a bite. I would. Yes, indeed. Oh, Danny Manny, you want to call? Yeah. I could put on the old telephone gimmick, and then we'll do some, some gimmicks and things like that. That'd be fun. You work on Nestle Purina's aircraft. Whoa, Mr. Dangus, that's cool. I bet they got some nice bathrooms on that aircraft. They ain't lacking for money, is one thing. So there you go. Unbelievable, Reggie and Gadget. That's the white chocolate bar commercial. Thanks for getting that jingle stuck in my head. Oh, wait. Oh, is that like a jingle thing? Oh, Nestle. I understand. There we go. All right, it's Danny Manny, everybody. Oh. Hey, what's going on, Danny? How you doing, my friend?
I'm all right. Last weekend, Sunday, I did not really do much except cooking. We cooked, I forgot, the almond something cookies. The almond lace cookies with Nutella on them.
Ooh, that sounds pretty good.
We did it on Sunday. We also made butternut squash soup, which is really good to have.
Ooh, I like a butternut squash. Yes, indeed. That's some good stuff. Pretty much any squash is good with me.
The day before that, we went to, my father and I did go on our bike ride. Yeah, and 20 miles, he said.
20 miles. That's a respectable bike ride right there.
Yes, it is. And on the 23rd, we're gonna cycle all the way to Georgetown, D.C. and back.
Ooh, how many miles is that? Like 1,000?
No.
Oh, it's not 1,000. Okay, that's good.
No, I'm guessing 45, but it could be
45.
Wrong.
That's pretty good.
Almost. My father said almost 40.
Almost 40, man. That is very respectable amount of bicycling to do.
Yeah. Here's the bad news.
Uh-huh.
I cannot give you biddies from YouTube.
Oh yeah, that is a shame, isn't it?
Yeah, and I cannot do the exclamation point commands on YouTube either.
Yeah, the exclamation. I don't know why. It says they should work on YouTube, but they don't.
Yeah, well, I tried. It didn't work.
Yeah,
but another thing, Our dog is sick, and he might die soon.
Oh. Well, that's no good. Is it an old dog?
Yes, he's 14 in human. He's 14 and a half in human years.
Oh wow, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty old for a dog. I got a dog myself that is probably on his way out here in a little bit. He's probably about that age too. He's probably about that. He's old. He's like losing his teeth. You know what I mean? It's a shame, but that's nature. That's what happens.
Yeah.
That's a shame. Sorry about that. Do you love the dog, or is it just a dog that lives there and you're like, whatever?
A little bit of both.
I understand that. I feel that same way about my cat. You know what I mean? Like, there's certain times where I'm like, oh, look at the little kitty. Oh, I love the kitty.
We
And I
used to
start
have a
petting
cat.
it. And then
We
she
used to have
bites
a
me, and
cat,
I'm like,
but-
get out of here with your garbage, cat.
Oh my God. Oh yeah, I remember you had that. You had that channel point button about cat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was a
the
good
cat.
thing.
The cat's a jerk, really. When it comes down to it, the cat's just a big fat jerk. But you know, what are you gonna do? It's adorable, and it infuriates you. That's the way that it goes. Well, I'm glad you had a good bike ride. You got another one planned. So that's
the 23rd.
Fun. Yeah.
I'm going to a friend's house on Saturday afternoon.
Oh, yeah. What you gonna do at the friend's house? Do they have a pool?
No, it's going to be a movie night.
Oh, do you know what you're watching, or is it a surprise?
Yes, the Indiana Jones prequel.
Oh, is that the? You talking about the crystals? No, that's afterward. Wait, the Indiana Jones prequel. You talking about Young Indiana Jones, the television program?
No. The prequel movie, Indiana Jones prequel movie.
Oh, I
Temple
don't think
of
I've
Doom.
seen those.
Temple of Doom, Sock Cop. That's the prequel name, Temple of Doom.
That's a prequel. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. I just thought it was
Because Raiders of the Lost Ark
movies.
is based in 1936, and Temple of Doom is based in 1935.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah.
I've seen the Indiana Jones movies, and I mean they're fine. I like the movies, okay, but Indiana Jones, he's just a terrible archaeologist. I just can't respect his work. He's a
Excuse me,
terrible
but
archaeologist.
I thought he was a great archaeologist.
No, he's a terrible archaeologist because he's down there, and he's like, oh, I need a light. So you know what he does? He takes a leg bone of a dadgum skeleton and like lights it on fire to make a torch. No archaeologist is gonna just take a leg bone and make a torch out of it. That's not what you do. That's not archaeology. That's grave robbing is all that is.
Yeah.
So he's a terrible archaeologist. But I mean the movies are fine. It's good.
He's
I like his whip
even
thing.
scared of snakes.
Yeah, he's scared of snakes. I do relate to him on that part. I'm not a huge fan of snakes. If I fell into a pit of snakes, I would be none too pleased. I can tell you that.
Oh yeah, you used to make a video of just like the Heatwave video. You used to make a video of you being terrified of snakes, running from the snakes.
Oh yeah.
And they think you were a snake because you have no arms.
Yeah, that's true. I am sort of snake-like. So sometimes I look in the mirror, and if the lighting's a little low, I'm like, it's a snake. Oh, it's just me. It's just me. It's a snake with a mustache and a hat and glasses, and also it's very good looking. Oh no, it's just me.
Yeah. I also like seeing you without the hat as a ghost.
Oh man, yeah, that's very ghost-like without the hat. I've been called a lot of things, but the Snake Cop. You got to watch out for Snake Cop. He may make an appearance on the old art thing. Who knows? Koda Ren and Nico-chan, good to see you, as my friend. And also, I do want to say.
Hey, Koda Nico-chan, hi.
I do want to say. Let me see. Where did it go? Blorsa Time said something that I want to comment on. Twitch tried to recommend that I watch Shaggy 2 Dope, and I said no.
Never heard of it.
Sokka. The fact that LeBlorsa Times would watch me over Shaggy 2 Dope, I appreciate that, my friend. Very kind of you. Very kind of you. That means a lot to me.
Don't worry, I'll still be in the chat. I'll call you tomorrow.
All right, my friend. Well, smooches for you. I'm glad everything's going good. And you just keep on keeping on doing the good work, my friend.
All right, thanks. I appreciate it.
All right,
and my mom
smooches.
says hi.
Oh, hello, Miss Leslie. How you doing?
Okie dokie. Pretty good.
Good. Excellent. I'm glad everything's going. That's your name, Leslie, right? I'm bad with names.
Yes, it's her name. It's her
Okay,
name.
good. All right. Oh, my goodness. Great. I'm going to give myself a round of applause for remembering the name. That's spectacular.
You don't need to.
I was totally surprised that I remembered that. But I'm glad.
All
Glad
right.
you guys are doing good.
Don't worry.
Switches for you.
Bye.
Have a good night, my friend.
See you in the chat.
Yes, indeed-ios. Boo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Thank you so much for calling in, Danny. There you go. The Insane Cloud Passy. Get out of here
Long
with your
day.
garbage.
Glad to sit on the deck in the cool air and watch my old pal sock cop.
KP. That's what I'm talking about right there. I'm gonna play that one again. It got danced over, which is it really just adds to it. But I'm playing it again. Of course.
Long day. Glad to sit on the deck in the cool air and watch my old pal sock cop.
Oh man, the weather is spectacular, KP. Thank you so much, my friend. Oh yeah! Now we got 2 donate. No, Reddy likes never apologize. Never apologize. Everything is all it's all random. Who knows what's gonna happen? There's delays here and there. Blah blah blah. Nobody knows what's gonna happen. That's the great thing about it. That's the great thing about it. But it was a good dance because the dance sort of went along with the hanging out on the old porch and doing the thing. So we got 2 things to see. Anonymous gifted a very generous donation, counting all of the lavenders behind me. So let's see what Anonymous got for us. What in the world is that? CSI Computer, could you enhance that gift? Oh, there we go. Oh, it's a dream catcher. It's a dream catcher. There we go. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you so much. Oh, did the costume thing get redeemed already? Oh my God. Well, I should have known. I should have read your name first, and then I would have known exactly what was up. Whoopsie-daisies. Yeah, I got a costume for you here. We got one more thing to add to the desk here from my good pal KP, whose cat is, what'd you say, 16 years old? Well, let me scroll back up here. Cat is 16 and a deeply loved member of the family. I love that. Yeah, my cat is, she's coming up on there. I think the cat's like 11 or 12 or something like that. But she's still a big fat jerk. But, that's how family is sometimes. Sometimes they're a big fat jerk. There you go. Can't even speed in your dreams. That's right, Retro Maker TV. Not with my dream catcher. I'm going to augment this dream catcher to where it'll, if you dream about speeding, it'll even send you a dream ticket. Because I'm the dream police. The dream police. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Calicut will do I think your cat's sitting in New Jersey tonight. Hey, stupendous Jessica, welcome in, my friend. Cat sitting in New Jersey. Man, I would never ask somebody to cat sit my cat. I wouldn't wish that upon my worst enemy. Hey, come watch my cat for a couple of days. Nah. Cat's fine. Cat don't need nobody. And the Dream Warriors. Oh, man. Love that song. Love that movie, too. They used to play that song all the time on the old, on the Sirius XM channel. I forget, the hair metal one. They used to play it all the time. I'd be like, like skimming through the channels and they'd be like, where the boom! Oh, instantly stopping the dial right there. That's what I'm gonna be listening to. There you go. This one really likes you. Within 3 minutes, your BF set. Well, see, that obviously not related to my cat because I've known my cat for almost 12, 13 years, and it still doesn't like me. It still doesn't like me at all. It likes the food that I give it, and it likes to sit in my lap when it's warm. You know what I mean? It likes to sit in the warm lap and then stab me with its needle-like claws. But other than that, doesn't care for me. Doesn't care for me. That's right, Danny. You know what's up. You're in North New Jersey. Hey, I love New Jersey. I spent a little time in New Jersey. Love that place. Got to trim those. Do you trim a cat's claws? Really? Is that a thing? I didn't know that. Oh, cool. I thought they just did their own thing. Thank you so much, Anonymous Gifter, for gifting that to Stupendous Jessica. Smooches for you. I just can't imagine trying to trim my cat's claws. Goodness gracious. You want to talk about being torn into ribbons? Woof. North New Jersey. You mean New York? No, it's North New Jersey. But it is, it's close to that area, I assume. I don't know. I'm bad at maps. Used to trim mine. It's a little scary but easy once you get confident. Ooh. Oh, get the vet to do it. That's what I do with the dogs. That's what I do with the dogs. Because the dogs, well, you got to be careful with the dogs and stuff like that. Because sometimes, you clip them too close. You got to be careful. And then they make the most god-awful sound. They go like, and I'm like, oh, I feel terrible. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, doggy. So I just take it to the vet. Have the vet do it. Have a professional. That's one of the few things a professional I will do. Go to Nico. Next time I think we're up there. Next time I take the cat up to the old vet, I'll get him to collect. They've never even offered before to trim her claws. Yes, trim cat claws. They'll appreciate it. Wow, that I've never heard that before. Very interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, I'll get him to do it next time. Maybe it won't be so stabby when she starts attacking me. Or maybe it still will be. I don't know. She doesn't seem to be bothered by it. She's always cleaning her claws on the furniture and stuff like that. I guess that's what they do. Let me put a costume on real quick, and then we're going to start doing some more gimmicks. This right here is a costume. Is a clown hat. Look at that. Isn't that great? Isn't that great? It's like a clown hat. Part of it's disappearing. But there we go. Yeah, we do have a cat tree. It's like she's got like a 3-story thing. That's where she likes to eat. She likes to eat up high so she can look down on all the peons. You know what I mean? So the cat climbs up the thing and she scratches on that mostly. She's got one scratching couch. And then there's another couch that we've made very clear to her is not a scratching couch. And so she's been pretty good at avoiding that couch. I mean, every once in a while she'll feel froggy. Sometimes she'll look me right in the eye, knowing full well she's not supposed to claw on that couch. But sometimes she'll just look at me, just like this. And then all of a sudden, them claws start coming out. She starts stretching out them little arms. And I go, cat, get out of here with your garbage. And she goes, and like runs away. She knows what she's doing. You know what I mean? That dadgum cat. Whoops. Whoa, my goodness gracious. This hat doesn't really stay on. It's not the best fit. A little bit large of a hat. Hold on, let me try and fix that. Sorry about that. There we go. All right, that's better. Well, now it's going the other way. Oh, my goodness gracious. Hat troubles, boy, I tell you what. What are you supposed to do with a hat that won't stay on your head? Glad he said arms because I call a cat front legs on. Oh, yeah, I do that too. I never even considered the alternative. Hold on, I'm trying to fix this dadgum hat. There we go. That's a little tight now. It's cutting off the circulation to my brain. Cutting off the circulation to my brain. Just a little bit. Look at that. Look at that. It's a little tight, but that's all right. Staples work well with that. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, maybe. Maybe I need to say. Maybe I need a staple. Cujo. Man, that's a movie, boy. I tell you what, that's a movie about a crazy dog. Crazy dog. Sometimes I feel like the cat may be related to Cujo.
Q seems good one hats. How do they work?
Hats. How do they work? My goodness gracious, we'll just keep going back to Insane Clown Posse this evening. I love it. Thank you so much for those delicious 5 bits. Just another blowhard. Filling up the cup of justice as we do. When I broke out the Christmas tree, I tell him to kiss it and rub his face on it, and he wanted nothing to do with it. Stu Jet, see, that's that reverse psychology. That works on cats. That definitely works on
You
cats.
are the cure. Yay.
Yay!
Growing heart, growing heart, growing heart.
I'm in the cure. Thank you so much, Ari Boboy, for subscribing for 12 months. I don't know if you guys pay much attention to calendars, but 12 months, that's a year. That's a whole year. Round of applause to you. Ari Boboy, thank you so much. Much love. So much. For helping keep everything going, my friend. All right, Boboy said, show me how you do that trick. That's exactly right. Dead Internet Theory told me Stephen King was on drugs when he wrote Cujo and didn't remember writing it. I've heard that. I don't remember if it was about Cujo or like Christine or something. I've heard that story though. I believe that. I've heard socks are allergic to magnets. Yeah, how do they work? Nobody knows how they work. That's the problem. That's where the allergies come from. The absolute ignorance of how a magnet works. Nobody knows. It's just, it's just magic. People pretend like they know. They're like, oh yeah, the poles of regularity are reversed in these particular things. You don't know. The Stand and It were Cocaine King books. Oh. Well, It is like 4,000 pages. It's longer than the Bible. So it makes sense that somebody would be under the influence of some sort of substance. Something like that. Do you go to sock church? No, I not really very religious, even though I am a man of the cloth. Whoops-a-daisies, I ruined that. I meant to do the rim shot. It did the drum roll instead. I said I don't really go to church, even though I am a man of the cloth. Yeah, not so much. Zing! If I hadn't ruined it, it would have been fine. Yeah, Ready Locks, I deserve that. Go with Take Two. Whenever the oh, watch out for that thing. Thank you, Karen Susie. Whenever the historians are doing my documentary 20 years from now, I hope they use Take Two. It's actually quite bonkers and not a good book, IMO. What? It you talking about? Man, there's no telling. It's too long. That book's just too long. It's too long. I'm not going to read that book. Even if 1,000 people told me how spectacular it was, I'm like, it's too long. What book is too long? The book It. It is too long. It's too long.
It's it. What is it? It's it. What is it?
Any Faith No More fans? There you go. You know what's up. You related to any dish towel? Job for a busboy. It's good to see you, my friend. I'm not sure. You got through it quickly? Oh, interesting. When you're stupendous, Jessica, you probably read like 1,000 words a minute too. Like flip, words. There you go. Let's put it together. There you go. Oh man, that's good stuff. Yeah, I haven't tried to read it. I got a good friend of mine. He's super into like Stephen King, so he knows like everything there is to know about all the, all that stuff. So he's like, oh, you do, because I love the Dark Tower books. I've read all of the Dark Tower books, and I actually bought all, because most of them I still had a few of the books, but some of them got lost throughout time, stuff like that, and but I saw a friend of mine works at like this thrift store type of place that it's like a thrift store / animal shelter thing. So the money goes to help like, feed the doggies and stuff like that. So I went down there and they had every Dark Tower book. And it was $10 for the whole set. And I was like, well, I'm on my way. So I went and scooped that thing up. So I'm rereading it again. I'm still in the first one though, because it takes a while to read a book. I keep trying to read a book, and then Baby Sock's like, feed me, something like that. You know what I mean? There's always something coming up. I was sad that they made a Dark Tower movie, and it was like an hour and a half. Reggie and Gaddy, I know. I've had many a conversation about that movie, and I understand why a lot of people do not like that movie. And I sort of don't like it, but I also do like it. I thought it was really good. Princess Retro, smooches for you, my friend. I like it in a certain way. It's not. If you go into it with it just sort of being like based in that universe. Thank you so much, Calicut. Then then it's all right. You can watch it for what it is. But if you go in like after reading all the books and then expecting it to be like that, it ain't that. Hey, Real Wobbly Chad, good to see you, my friend. I just bought a King for a Day, Fool for a Lifetime t-shirt the other day. Speaking of, oh my goodness gracious, that's awesome. Oh my goodness, Faith No More, there you go. My name is Sockop, and I'm here to say I love Fruity Pebbles in a certain way. I do love them in a certain way. In a bowl with milk Almond milk, preferably. I like almond milk better. I don't know. I mean, it's, regular milk's fine. But I like that. I pulled up Sleepless in Seattle twice, hoping to press play next time. One of these days, you'll have the strength, Artie. Sleepless in Seattle. It's no You've Got Mail, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Calicott wants a dad joke. Calicott is just like, please get on with these gimmicks. Please get on with these gimmicks, for crying out loud. So there you go. All right, let's do some gimmicks. Jeez. Almond milk tastes like snow ice cream to me. Oh. Yeah, that is pretty good. I can see that. I like an almond milk. I like an almond milk. Pretty good. I've never tried oat milk, I don't
They're bedrock yellow, orange, purple, lime, and red. But to get that fruity taste, I've got to trick Fred.
Oh, my goodness. Commodore Friday. Thank you so much. Flintstones, they just don't have the cultural stronghold on us like they used to. It's a shame. It's a shame. It's a timeless show. Timeless show. Cujo. Oh, yeah. Cujo is it's a movie that was based on a book that was written by Stephen King when he may or may not have been under the influence of certain substances. Princess Retro. Oh, you own Rupert? I didn't know that. This is Rupert right here. Some of the pugs, I don't mean to be, like doggist or whatever. But some of the dogs, if they're the same breed, a lot of them look alike. So it's hard to say exactly. The baby, they just look similar. But Cujo, it's about a crazy dog. Crazy dog. Crazy dog. Cujo is a crazy dog. That's about as much as I know about it. He's like a, what is he, like a, isn't he one of them, like St. Bernards or whatever? Or is he like the dog from the Sandlot? I can't remember what kind of dog it is. But he's very angry, this dog. Oh, he's very angry. Oh, he's rabid? That's it? That's the whole thing? I thought it was like a supernatural dog. Oh, he's a bull mastiff. Thank you so much, Justin of the Bullhorn. Yeah, I remember he slobbers a lot. Joel Radar. Oh! Oh, Turner and Hooch. Yeah, that'll do it, too. That'll do it. I think that dog did slobber a lot. But I think Cujo slobbered his fair share, too. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. With saying that Cujo slobbered a lot. Oh, dear. But that's it? That's the whole thing? I thought it was like a supernatural dog. Oh, he's a bull mastiff. Thank you so much, Justin of the Bullhorn. Yeah, I remember he slobbers a lot. Joel Radar. Oh! Oh, Turner and Hooch. Yeah, that'll do it, too. That'll do it. I think that dog did slobber a lot. But I think Cujo slobbered his fair share, too. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. With saying, Stu Jessica, I appreciate you going along and doing the same emotes again. I really love that. That's spectacular. I appreciate you buying in to time being rewound. That's good. Cujo nearly destroyed that car. I wonder if insurance ever paid out. Could be. Could be. BR_ I am Josh Cloud. Thank you so much for following me. Smooches for you, my friend. Oh, yeah! Sounds like a bot name, but I'll welcome you in anyway. Oh, there you go. Yo, you guys talk about the video games over here? Yeah, not so much. We're talking about Cujo right now. Thank you, Crooked Vote. Talking about Cujo. It's a movie about a dog. It's a crazy dog. Rabid dog, apparently. Maybe. Could be a rabid dog. But then, I don't know what happens. I don't remember what happens. The dog, well, I've never seen it, so it's not, I say I don't remember. I never knew in the first place what happened. Thank you so much for watering Burns too, Jessica. He was getting very, very, very thirsty. Aww. Yeah, can we please give Calicott an award for couldn't be better timing? That was pretty good. Calicott knows what's up. Is there a Cujo too? I'm not sure. Joel Radar. I'm totally ignoring the E in the middle of your name, Joel Radar. But you may be Joel Radar. I don't know. If I'm saying it wrong, feel free to correct me. But for now, I'm just gonna ignore that E. I'm just gonna say Joel Radar. Because maybe you wanted to be Joel Radar, but it was taken. So you're like, yeah, I'll just put an E. I'll just put an E in there. Just be Joel Radar. There you go. Took a sip of the seltzer. Oh, gotta have the good seltzer. What kind of seltzer you got? Is it a LaCroix? A LaCroix? I love those things. I walk away for a few minutes and come back to some sort of sock jester. It happens, yeah. Somebody redeemed a costume change. Oh, you got the LaCroix. I'm having me a key lime. You can't see it because it's out. It's going away, but it's a key lime. I got a key lime. Oh, you got the Pamplemousse. There you go. Lemon seltzer bad, lime seltzer good. Either way, I'm down with it. LaCroix like enjoy. That's right, Squigs Music. That's exactly how you say it. Did you see my baby sock? Oh, you had a baby just now? Oh, I did not see that. I have to go through. I haven't looked into the thing there. Oh, she's my fatty baby. Oh, there's a picture. Oh, okay. Let me click on the thing here. Open it up. Look at that. Oh my goodness gracious, that's an adorable pug. You guys can't see it, but I can. Adorable little pug. I love a dadgum pug though. Poor things. Thank you so much, Princess Retro. Canada Dry seltzers here. Ooh, Squigs News. That's pretty good too. You got 2 lime cans in the frigs. Yes. Oh, I love it. Oh, put the lime in the coconut and drink 'em boiled up. KP Edge. Me too. The LaCroix. I used to be hopelessly addicted to Dr. Pepper. Oh man, I was drinking so much of that stuff. And then I was like, well, guess I'll just try one of these LaCroix. I tried them before, like years before, and I was like, this is garbage. Who would drink this? It tastes terrible. But then all of a sudden, just one day, this is good. I don't know what happened. Just one of them things. That's the same thing that happened with football. I never gave a good flying crap through a rolling donut about football. And then one day, I was like, hey, I like football now. You know what I mean? I don't know. Dead Internet Theory, thank you so much for that 1 bit. But yeah, we moved it up to 5-bit minimum. I know it's a little pricey. But there you go. Polar seasonal. Oh, I love the Polars. For some reason, Polar is like, I don't know. They're proud of the Polar around here for some reason. Like the LaCroix is the cheapest. They got the bubbly or the buble or whatever it is, and it's like 20 cents more. And then it's like, oh, you want a Polar? That's gonna be like $1 something more. It doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense to me. But there we go.
Okay, I was AFK and could hear but not see the chat, but I want to clarify a few things. 1. IT is a great book and whoever said it's not good is dumb.
Mm-hmm.
The paperback is 1090 pages. All of them good.
Oh, well,
2. The supernatural dog you're thinking
is The Sun Dog, also by Stephen King. I love Stu Jessica so much. I do think, oh my goodness gracious. Well, it'll scroll across there. Stop drinking pop. Now you just straight grain alcohol. There you go. It's better for you. There you go. No, I've never heard of the Sun Dog. I didn't know anything about the Sun Dog. I just assumed if it's a Stephen King book about a crazy dog that it would be like, you know what I mean, like Possessed or something like that. Whatever it is. But anyway. But yeah, Cujo, he's a dog, crazy dog. He attacks some people, and I'm pretty sure at the end, they all live happily ever after. And that's my review of Cujo. It's a spectacular movie if you like, especially if you're a dog lover. Or it also works if you like cats. Then you can be like, see, that's why I like cats. Look at them dogs running around, doing terrible things. That kind of stuff. So there you go. Cujo. Sockop says, rent it on VHS. There you go. Smooch's views. There it is. And there's me as a snake, I believe. That's kind of, I look like, the snake looks like it's in pain, which I guess it just gave birth. I think it just gave birth. So, that snake is very upset. It's very well drawn. Whoever drew that, it's very good. But it is, I don't know. I mean, that's art right there. Your polka dot snake. I didn't even notice the polka dots. I did not even know. That's how, like, how deep
To
this
rebut
is.
dead internet theory. Giant space turtle.
Giant space turtle. What's that? Stephen King didn't come up with the space turtle. I mean, that's a thing that's been around for a long time. Whoop, whoop! Thank you so much, Princess Retro, for resubscribing with the primes. Yes, indeed, for 4 months, my friend. Oh yeah! Love that. It's Cujo, the horrible creature of the day. Dead internet theory. Who was that? Who was that? There's fixing to be a rumble in the chat of differing opinions about the old Cujo book or It book or whatever. I've lost track now. But anyway, Cujo's a great movie that I've never seen. I recommend it to everybody. Gimmicks. Do some gimmicks. I got to do sock spear. Let's do that one first.
There.
Oh my goodness, dead internet theory. You know what I love? Peer pressure. That's what I love. Thank you, dead internet theory, for those 100 delicious bits, my friend. Smooches to use. You don't have to do that. Nobody ever has to do the bit things, but I do appreciate it. It helps keeps the lights on and stuff like that. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Are we having a bit more?
Having a bit. What? Wait, what did it say after that? Ari Bobari. Thank you so much for those 100 bits, Ari Bobari. Commodore Friday.
I conform to groupthink.
Oh, there we go. That's what I love. That's what I love right there. You know what I mean? It'd just be so much easier if we all just did the same thing. That's why you see all those future movies and stuff. Everybody just wearing them jumpsuits.
Are we having a bit war?
There it is. Eyes. Oh, that's what it said. Okay. No, not applause. Laugh, dadgummit. There it is. You try to peer pressure him all the time, and he never bites. Well.
At Princess Retro here, are you happy now? OMG.
OMG. Yes, indeed, yes. Yes, indeed. No, I think she's very happy. I think she's very happy. Yeah, it's all good. Oh, there's another one. Oh, it doesn't do it. Oh, my goodness gracious. It doesn't do that anymore, Crooked Vault. But here you go. 2 bits. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much, my friend, for those 2 bits. You only have 30 bits left. Well, I appreciate that, my friend. I appreciate it. I really do. I don't think you'll ever know how much. Forget bits. Use them dollars. Ducks. Quack. There you go.
Got my first real 6-string. Bought it at the 5 and dime. Played it till my fingers bled. Was the summer of '69.
Why was that pause? Played it till my fingers bled. Interesting. Commodore Friday, thank you so much for those 100 bits, my friend. Smooches for use. Smooches for use. IKEA was making stuff. Oh,
Club Josh V just tipped 5. This is better than bits.
Thank you so much, Club Josh TV. Oh, yeah! And if you go through the old tipsock.com gimmick or whatever, you get something for the thing. Why? I don't know. That's just a rule I invented. So let's take a look and see. Where's the... No, we're supposed to have 2. This should be the 3rd one. There's the same. That's what KP got us, is a sponge. KP got us a sponge. Thank you so much for that sponge. Look at that. Oh, man, you can clean so much with that guy. You can clean the TV. Reggie and Gadgie.
Ain't singin' for Pepsi. Ain't singin' for Coke. I don't sing for nobody. Makes me look like a joke. This note's for you.
Iceman and Walt.
Hem 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 hem.
Hem 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 hem. Thank you so much, Ari Bobar, for this 111. Now let me do this for a second here. Reggie and Gadgie. You've I do want to say this. I'm gonna go. Where's it at? There we go. I got to go into the sauna of seriousness, because this is very serious. This is very serious. Dead in that theory. Thank you so much.
All I want to do is a boom 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 and a zoom zoom. Now shake your rump.
Well, all right then. Oh yeah. That's closest I got to a rump.
Once, there was this kid who got a nasty paper cut and died of an infection, and when they came to bury him, they found birthmarks all over his body.
Oh, I thought that too whenever Ari Bobari did that thing coming on Friday. You and I, we're on the same wavelength. Look at there.
He couldn't quite explain it. It had always just been there. MMM.
MMM. She did not just go MMMMM. Goodness gracious.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom. Princess Retro Smooches for you. Thank you so much, my friend. Once there was a boy riding to an apple Jolt Freak, thank you so much for those 100 bits, my friend. Smooches for you. Oh, my goodness gracious, you guys are so nice. It almost physically hurts. It almost physically hurts.
Sock Cop Twerk wasn't on my 2023 bingo card.
Well, that's a shame. Because it happened, baby. Yes, indeed. Wasn't the first, won't be the last. That's the way that it goes. But anyway, Radgy and Gadgy. I'm going to take this time right now to say to Radgy and Gadgy that, you know what? I mean, obviously, you know, the bits, obviously the tips, the subscriptions, all of those things keep me going. All of those things keep me going. Help keep the lights on. Stuff like that. It's spectacular. Don't think for a second I don't appreciate every
Love
single
all
one
of you. Smooches. Laney's picture is in the Discord.
I love it. Thank you so much, Dawn. Smooches for you. Much love, my friend, for those 100 bits. But, yeah, it didn't play. I'll replay it here in a second. But Radgy and Gadgy and anybody else that, you know, either doesn't want to or doesn't have the means to do any sort of, you know, gimmicky type of things like that. Watching is... Now, I don't want to discourage nobody from, like, giving bits and stuff. I mean, dadgum, I love me some bits and things. That helps out. But watching is the most important thing. Because you could have somebody come in and just be like, oh, here's you know, 500 bits or whatever. And then they leave. And it's like, well, you know, now I got $5, but nobody's watching my stuff. You know what I mean? You see what I'm saying? Like, just paying attention and just watching. And having your eyeballs. Because there's so many in this world of 10,000 things that you could watch. You got Netflix, you got YouTube, you could watch anything. And you choose to watch your old pal Sock Cop.
Please don't give me money.
Oh my goodness gracious, just that bullheart. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that it's completely optional, is all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That I would much rather...
Baby, you send me.
Oh my goodness gracious. Squeaks music. I would much rather... where am I? Oh, Mo Rocky, you're in the sauna of seriousness right now. In the sauna of seriousness. I'm just letting people know that...
Bobo.
Ooh.
Chick chicka chicka. Do. Bobo. Chick chicka chicka. Bobo. Chick chicka chicka. Do. Bobo. Chick chicka chicka. Such a good time. A really good time.
I spent it more. Thank you so much, my friend. View account is very important for channel growth, partner. Oh, man. That's the dream one of these days. And the Twitch algorithm
it's
to
7 o'clock. On the dot. I'm in my drop top. Cruising in Queens.
Yeah.
I got a real pretty little stew that's waiting for me. I'll sock you right. I will.
Definite theory. Thank you so much, my friend. Yeah, I did not realize that the YouTube were like actually an item. I did notice. I think it was Weird Paul's thing. You guys were talking to each other, and I was like, "Oh, there's some flirtation going on and that thing," but I had no idea. So that's good. That's good. Smooches for you guys. I'm very happy for you. I love that. I love that. But seriously, so everyone can get about $5 and then watch somebody. No, Mo Rocker, that's not what I'm saying. That was the first rave in the sauna. All right, bye-bye. All I'm saying is... Oh, my goodness.
Another one bites the dust. And another one gone and another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Hey, I'm gonna get you too. Another one bites the dust.
Hey! Thank you so much for coming on Friday, Smooches Views. No, what I'm saying, all I'm saying, is the fact that you choose to watch me, your old pal Sock Cop, instead of the 10 million other things that you could be watching warms my heart.
She's a killer
More
queen.
than I could
Stu Baby is from Queens.
That's all I'm trying to say.
Dynamite with a laser beam. Guaranteed to blow my mind. Anytime.
Anytime. That's all I'm trying to say. That's all I'm trying to say. I will exit the song of seriousness because dadgum, it's starting to get a little steamy in here.
I met him on a Monday and my heart stood still. Do ron ron ron. Do ron ron. Somebody told me that his name was Bill Do ron ron ron. Do ron ron.
Squeaks Music, thank you so much for those bits. Yes, indeed.
Sock Cop is saying that, while he appreciates monetary donations, he also greatly appreciates your viewership.
Oh my goodness gracious, you just said in like one sentence what it took me 10 dadgum minutes to try to say. Thank you so much, Princess Retro. That's why you're my official speechwriter. Smooches for you, my friend. Thank you so much, Freddie Mercury. Go! Yes, indeed. Just a little bit as far as my get. Yeah. Oh no. I mean it. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. Oh my goodness gracious, Sashiko Yume, good to see you as my friend. Thank you so much for coming in. We're just hanging out here in the lavender fields. Oh, I got to see Club Josh TV also, too. We got to see what Club Josh TV got. Oh my goodness, it's a rubber ducky. Quack. Quack. Get that thing out from behind the cup of justice. Quack. There we go. Now we're talking. Oh, you should have just said that. Yeah, thank you, Mo Rocker. Thank you, Mo Rocker. So, oh my goodness gracious. Just so the blowhard. Why do you revel so in making my life so difficult? Why do you revel so? But I just can't quit you. I just can't quit you. Thank you for those hearts, Kevin Susie. Can you race that duck? Yeah, you sure can. Club Josh TV, you ready? Club Josh
This program was made possible by contributions to your sock cop from viewers like you. Thank you.
And in first place is Club Josh TV with the duck race. He was also the only one racing. Congratulations. Smooches for yours. Smooches for yours. That's right, Iceman and what are.
I met Stu on Monday. 'Twas my lucky bun day. You know what I mean. I love her each weekday, each velvety cheek day. You know what I mean.
Oh, yes, indeed. I know what you mean, Dead Internet Theory. Smooches for yours, my friend. Thank you so much. The hearts do give me heartburn. Luckily, the scientists of the world have invented omeprazole, which is a heartburn medication that Sockop takes daily to keep all the things away. Because I also like spicy food. They said, oh, you got you're getting you know what I mean? You get like heartburn. You shouldn't eat the spicy food. And I was like, well, what is there a pill that I could take to where I could just keep doing what I'm doing and then just delay the effects until later? And they said, yeah. And I said, well, let's do that then. Because I ain't going to stop eating the spicy foods. And I ain't going to stop eating all this other stuff. So you might as well just find some other route to do it. Because otherwise I'm just going to be like, oh, all the time. And then I'll just be coming over here to you. Or by stocking Tums. One of the two. One of the two. Good old Prilosec. There you go. There you go. Prilosec works too. There you go. Imodium?
Stud Jessica cares about black people.
Stud Jessica? That's very interesting. That the robot decides to call you Stud Jessica. Stuh. Yeah, Imodium's for the other end. That's right. Imodium's for when it's Stuh Jessica. Stuh Jessica. Stuh. Yeah, Imodium is when you going too much. Or not enough, I forget. No, I think it's too much. I think if you're going too much. There you go. You used to take the Walmart Equate Chewy things, but now they give me heartburn. Do they really? Oh, I didn't mean to laugh at your medical misfortune there. Sorry about that. But it's funny. It's ironic, as Alanis Morissette would say. There you go. All right, oh my goodness gracious. I got to do some gimmicks.
This stream sponsored by Prilosec OTC. With one Prilosec OTC pill in the morning, block your heartburn all day and all night.
All day and all night. That's right, Princess Retro. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you so much, my friend. Yeah, too much and you got to get stuff done. That's right. That's what Imodium is for. Thank you, Princess Retro. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if I got sponsored by like Prilosec or something like that? That would be great. That would be great. I would love that. Imodium makes you go at a reasonable speed. That's what I come down to. If you're speeding to the bathroom, why not try use some Imodium? Calm your innards down to a reasonable speed. There you go. Just another blowhard. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. Jessica. The stud is short for stupendous. Definitely a stud. Definitely a stud. Yes, indeed, Yos. All right, let me see. Well, I do want to do sock spear, though, because I went through all the trouble of having the robot write a thing. Innards. Oh, you don't use innards? I say innards at least once a day.
When you have nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea, girl, this Pepto will make your stomach right. Nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea, try Pepto-Bismol.
Diarrhea. Have you seen those commercials where they do that? Oh man! One time I saw that commercial for Pepto-Bismol that was talking about where the people were singing diarrhea, and then it went straight into that dadgum toilet paper commercial where the bears like to poop so much. I was like, what is going on? You know what I mean? What is going on? Bananas. And then I was like, I think I have to go. Better get me some Charmin or whatever kind it is. Quilted Northern. All right, bye-bye, back in 15. All right, we'll wait. All right, everybody, we're going to wait. We're going to wait for Ari Bobari. 15 minutes. 15 minutes.
Plop, plop, fizz, fizz-o was a relief it is.
Oh, what a relief it is. Yes, indeed. Yeah, we're just going to be right here. 15 minutes.
If you want nausea, upset stomach, heartburn, diarrhea, try Chipotle.
Chipotle! Oh my goodness. I love Chipotle. Princess Retro. But it does sometimes cause gastrointestinal distress. That is true. Cannot deny that. 15 minutes, everybody. Oh, we got a phone call. Hello, caller. You're on the air. How can I help you?
Well, since we're waiting for the only reason that I show up, I thought I would call and just say, you know, this is a fantastic show. It's also reminding me of a NASCAR victory when you're thanking all your sponsors. You know, you should get your hats on, and you know, you got to thank the Imodium, Prilosec, Pepto-Bismol, number 38, Chevy, you know, that type of thing. So
that's exactly right. Yeah, that's what I should do. I should get them to sponsor, and I could put like patches all over my skin, like little tattoos, and I could be like, "Oh, that's right. I just went out there and I gave it 110%. You know, I put the I just put the hammer down, just trying to win a race. You know what I mean? I love that. I love they always ask the races at the end. They like go up and talk to them, like like what? Oh my goodness gracious, pretty fabulous. That scared the Jesus out of me. Thank you so much.
If you want to be my lover, you gotta get with my friends.
But like, what are they gonna say? You know what I mean?
Well, sometimes the olden days of NASCAR, when you had the people like getting out of the cars and starting to fight and stuff like that, that was more fun. It's way too corporate now. But then again, what do I know? I mean, we need a little bit of dangerousness. Dangerousness? You know,
dangerousness.
Words.
Very important. Dangerous. I think they still fight every once in a while. Every once in a while, I see a little kerfuffle. I follow a few people on Twitter that are very big into NASCAR, so they tend to retweet a bunch of garbage. You know what I mean? So I sort of keep up with it that way. But they still do fight. But I don't know. I just think, and even like any sport, like football, anything, they go up and they're like, oh, let's go talk to the winning quarterback. You just won the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? Like, what are they going to say? What are they going to say?
I want them to cut like a Jim Cornette style promo.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, why they all suck and all of that. I would find that incredibly entertaining.
Yes.
And, you know, sportsmanship, whatever.
Yeah.
It's starting to be that way in IndyCar because Alexander Rossi is that way.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's whenever he's not doing well in the last couple of years, he has it. You can always tell he's about to blow up. And There was like one year he didn't win the 500, and he basically went off. But again, you need a villain. You need that story, because if it's just like, like you said, oh, I'm just here, or we gave it 110%, and I'm just glad to be here. No, that's boring.
Yeah.
You just sped around a track, turn left 300 miles an hour. You show some emotion, that type of thing. So
Right. Yeah, and I get it. I mean, it's not easy to do. It's not like anybody can just hop in the car and do the things. You know what I'm saying? But it's just, in football, anything like that's the same way. But they just all go up to him, and I just hope somebody will just grab the microphone like The Rock or somebody, and just start going. You know what I'm saying? Just say something. Just say something.
Did you ever see the Ren and Stimpy episode where they were wrestlers and Stimpy did the promo? I gotta find that. I can't even do it justice.
Oh man, no, I don't think I've seen that one.
Yeah, you haven't seen that? The flying butt pliers.
Oh, that part sounds familiar.
But it's really good. But I don't want to take up too much of your time, because I know you've got apparently a lot of gimmicks to do that you're probably not going to get to tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, Dead Internet Theory, it's just another blowhard if you're just asking.
Yeah. This is just another blowhard on the phone.
Or maybe I should wait until Ari shows back up, and then when Ari gets back on, I can hang up, because, we're just killing time till she gets back, even though she steals my gimmicks and stuff.
Yeah, she does.
Which I was not happy about that.
And does them better. That's got to make you really mad.
Thanks a lot. Yeah, well, you know what? I'm not blonde or a female or anything like that. I may be bald, have a beard, and may not be what some people consider attractive or smell. I'm making finger quotes if you can see them.
Oh, well, I think you're an attractive man. For what it's worth, I think you're an attractive man.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, it's been a crap week for me, and it's nice to take it out on a random sock puppet that I've never met. By the way, I have a funny story. I was talking about to somebody, one of the other listeners, about yourself, and they used the name of the useless assistant, and I had to stop and go, "Who?
Who?
Because
yeah,
I'm not,
that's exactly what I want. That's exactly what I want. Yeah,
I'm not familiar with anybody, like, and they said it so casually, they probably know you as well. So it's like, well, and I'm thinking to myself, we're going to fall asleep in the hot tub with just their blowhard.
Yeah,
what is it with Doc Rob? Doc Rob wants me to be in like some Dateline NBC, where he was found in a hot tub with a sock, face down, and I've often said, I say this to people in my Facebook feeds, like whenever they post pictures of themselves, I'm like, this is the photo that Dateline is going to use, because I always have that one photo that they use, and they push it on, and all of that.
Oh yeah, and they talk about how you light up a room, and how you give somebody the shirt off your back and stuff like that.
Oh, but that nasty DNA,
Oh my goodness gracious!
And by the way, I did get hooked on that when I was, with my leg, and I didn't have cable for a while. I got YouTube TV now.
Yeah.
But I didn't have cable, so I just watched over the air, and there's one channel, like True Crime, and all they show is Dateline and NBC.
Oh dear.
And all it is, and I remember South Park doing the whole thing of murder porn, so to speak, and it truly, truly is.
Oh yeah.
And it's
I'm
you feel
Mr. DNA.
you feel
I'm your
dirty
blood.
watching
Dino
it. It's like,
DNA.
I really shouldn't be watching this. This is actually somebody's, either one of the most horrible point in life, and it's just all for my own entertainment. That is, it's just.
Yeah, and you worked in the news, so you've wrestled with that yourself, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, I never really got into that aspect of it. I guess. Local news isn't very sensationalistic. It can be, but usually we save that for some of the people. But it is. But when you work for a morning show, it's the same thing every half an hour.
Oh,
and sometimes it's the same thing 10 minutes. So it's like you start drowning out actually what they're saying. So it's like, yeah, whatever. But oh yes, I've know some things that I shouldn't have known and don't want to know. But
yeah, it happens.
To quote Frank Sinatra, that's life. So.
That is life. That's what all the people say. Diver Dave, good to see you, my friend. We're talking to our good pal Justin of the Blowhard. He's calling in to Jibber Jabber. Has not had a great week. It is sort of letting off some steam, which I am also doing here in the hot tub.
So,
is there somebody that has caused your week to be bad, or
now
is it just
I am
like a
somewhere I am not
thing?
supposed to be,
a
and
lot
I
of
can see things I really
some of
shouldn't
it's my own
see.
doing, some of it might not.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not. You're not my therapist, so
yeah.
no.
Well, no, I mean,
should
I'm
you
not.
be.
You ain't got a jibber jab, but I'm just saying that I'm your friend and I do care about you.
Well, no,
so
and
I do want you
appreciate
to have
that.
a good week. So if there's somebody that I need to give a ticket to, you just let me know. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
No, I mean, a lot of some of it's my own doing, some of it's not. Some of it's just, life getting in the way and
just life stuff.
Not enough time. Yeah, but I did see the Super Mario Brothers movie yesterday. And I'll give a
was
quick
it good? I've
review
heard
on
good
that.
things. Yeah,
I mean,
give me the review.
How do I say it? It's not good. I liken it to I liken it to a McDonald's cheeseburger. All right, a McDonald's cheeseburger is not good. It's good in a way. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I had fun with it. I enjoyed. It was $8 well spent. But to call it good is just like
Well, I mean, good.
It's kind of missing the point. Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, like, good. Like, it doesn't. I mean, you don't expect it to be like Citizen Kane or something like that.
No,
you know what I mean? It's not Schindler's List you're going in there to see. It's the Mario dadgum movie. Like, you eat some popcorn, you go ha ha, you have a good time. That's it. You know what I mean?
But and like I told my friend who saw it, you don't go to or you don't play a Mario game for the story. It's not like
That is true.
It is. I enjoyed it. There's a lot of. It's fan service, but it's fun fan service. And Jack Black is having a ball playing Bowser, and he's perfect casting in that. Yeah. I like it's very pretty to look at. It has good graphics, nice gameplay.
Yeah.
But it was. I mean, like I said, it's not The Last of Us, which is going to be like thought-provoking or good. You know what I'm saying? It's popcorn. It's popcorn, and that's what it is.
It's not art.
Well, no, I didn't say that.
Is that what you're saying? It sounds like that's what you're saying.
No, because everything is art. I mean, a guy playing with a sock puppet on Twitch in some ways is art. And I heard you just died.
Oh, that sounds good. Yeah.
But art doesn't have to. Here's one thing that I've learned in my life, because I used to be, and some say that I am, movie hipster nerd, and we're dancing with all of that.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
I'm getting. I have a delay. I'm watching on the TV.
No, that's okay.
But so I always had to be like, oh, well, you have to see this. It's challenging, blah 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 blah. And it's actually from my ex-father-in-law who said, well, I don't want to watch that. And I said, you should. And I can't remember what it was about. I mean, it was something. I mean, it wasn't like a Serbian film or anything like that, which I still won't see.
It was probably the original Super Mario Brothers movie.
Yeah, the original, which I actually saw in the theater.
Oh, man. I love that movie.
Yeah. Well, the story behind it's more entertaining than the actual movie itself.
Oh, yeah. A lot to that.
But
a lot of layers, like an onion.
But he just basically said, well, I'm not entertained by that. I don't want to watch that because that does not entertain me. And that just kind of stuck in me. And it's like, yeah, you know what? It's okay that if you don't watch, I mean, I liken it to, say, Schindler's List. Schindler's List is a great film. I will not watch that movie again because I do not, or Dear Zachary, good good. Another thing.
Oh my
it's
goodness
like
gracious!
You don't need don't. That's not something you want to watch.
That's not
over and
entertaining.
over again.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, it's not. It's
I
not
understand.
meant to be that way.
Right.
Whereas, something comes on and you have it on the background like Star Wars or something like that.
Yeah, it's a popcorn
It is.
movie. Yeah. No, I see what you're saying. I think we're on the same page here. I think we feel the same way.
Yeah, like I said, it was. I'm sure Baby Sock's gonna love it. It's made for kids, but there are going to be, if you've played any Mario game, there was even a root beer trapper Easter egg in it. There's like tons of Easter eggs that range all these games, and I've been, I'm a Gen Xer. I grew up on arcade games, and there's a lot of those in there. So it's not just, and there's things like the rap from the Donkey Kong Country for the 64 is in the game, or is in the movie. So it's in there, and anything that's not in there is alluded to. Like I'm pretty sure Wario is going to be the villain of the second one. If it's a war, then that's going to be a deep cut. But I don't think that game was a Mario game in Japan. So yeah, we're talking about video games now. I think somebody came in and said, "You talk about video games," and then when we said we weren't,
and you were the first one. You were like, "No," you like literally just replied to it and said, "No, we do not talk about video." And I was like, "Whoa, all right then." And then now here we are, you on the phone talking about video games.
Did you see what I also replied to? I said we talk about grown-up stuff like breakfast cereals.
Yeah. And then that person left, so, But they followed before they left. I don't know, maybe they unfollowed, who knows. But I got the alert, and I got the little, the little bit of serotonin or whatever it is from that. So, it's all good. It's all good. Dopamine, that's what it is.
Dopamine. Well, she's not back yet, so maybe she's lurking to the fact that what it is. But I'm going to get off because I take too much of your time anyway. And I will talk to you later.
Just another blowhard. Thank you so much for calling, my friend. Always a pleasure to talk to you. And I hope your week gets better. He hung up the phone. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is I hope your week gets better. Thank you so much for calling in, my friend. Smooches for years. That was a good pal. Just another blowhard. And there's a dinosaur having a grand old time. It's just. He's like, I'm not talking to you. That's fine. That's all good. Let's do a little sock spear before we go. What's going on, Hanging Slider 84? Good to see you, my friend. Oh, yeah! We're about to go into the theater. And that's all I'm saying. And that's all I need. Such a man thing to do, just be hanging up on the phone like that. Right when I'm getting sensitive. You was playing chase with the cat. Oh, that's adorable. I love that. Aww. I hope you guys had a grand old time. So there we go. Let me see. What do you want me to say? No. I don't want you to say anything. Everything's cool. That's right. No, I want you to go, whenever I say, all right, goodbye, just another boy, I want you to go, all right, now you hang up. And then I go, no, you hang up. And then I go, no, you hang up. And then you say, no, you hang up. And then we do that for 30 minutes. That's what's supposed to happen. That's what real bros do. I'm just saying. All right, here we go. Let's play. Ladies and gentlemen, this right here, comment for I think we've all done that. I think we've all been guilty of that at some point. Oh my goodness, Ari Babar, almost exactly 15 minutes later. Oh my goodness gracious. Wait, I'm stopping the music for a second because that almost exactly 50, because just another blowhard called while you were doing your thing, and he was like, oh, I'll talk till Ari Bobari gets here, right? And then he said, well, I guess Ari Bobari is either coming back or not or whatever, and it was 14 and a half minutes when he hung up on me. And then about 30 seconds later, here you are. Unbelievable. Play the music. Bad gum, pardon me. This right here, Daddy. Let me tell you a little something about this right here. This right here, I got a robot, Daddy, to ride me a Sonic. About nachos. Yes, I did. That's what I did. That's what I do with the technology, Daddy. Here's a sonnet about nachos in the style of Shakespeare. Here, didn't hang up in you? Well. Oh, wondrous dish of crispy corn and cheese, with toppings varied, plentiful, and fine, thy flavor bursts upon my tongue with ease. Goodness gracious, this robot is obsessed with bursting flavors, I tell you what. That's too much. And in thy savory taste I do recline. Ooh. Thou art a feast for both the eye and the nose. What's wrong, Pretty Fabulous 2? What happened? Thy golden chips so crunchy and so light, and when combined with guac or salsa rosé, my heart doth fill with pure and sheer delight. Thou art a treat that doth my soul inspire, with spices rich and flavors bold and true, a perfect snack for any day or hour, and always welcome with a fondue. O nachos dear, thou art a joy divine, a culinary treasure, and a love of mine. There we go. Oh, it's just for funsies, Brent? Okay, good. I thought I was doing it wrong. I was doing it wrong. There you go. Smooches for yours. Smooches for yours. There you go. Welcome back, Ari Bobari. Yeah, you didn't miss anything. You just missed, just another blowhard called and talked about the Mario movie, and he talked about NASCAR for a little bit. You can watch the replay. Oh yeah, by the way, I need to welcome replay viewers. There we go. Just in case anybody's watching the replay, I don't want them to feel left out. You know what I mean? I mean, the best way to experience the show is obviously watching live. But just because this is the time that I can go live doesn't mean it's the time that you can watch it. And, nobody should feel belittled because of that. So there you go. Have you scrapped the gimmick where folks can video call and have their face on the TV? I know it wasn't working. Reg and Gadget, I'm down to try it again. It seemed to be difficult to go. It didn't seem to work all that great, but it's not that it didn't work that great. It was that it was complicated. I think it's more complicated than it should be. Because hey, look, there's the goldfish again. So, but we'll work it out. Did you check the trash out yet? I will be doing it immediately after this Commodore Friday. But whenever I say, tell him good night, old man. Here's what whenever I say at the end of the show, here in about 20, 30 minutes, I'm going to say, tell him good night, old man. And then I want you to say, don't forget to take out the garbage. So that way I remember. Because garbage runs tomorrow. Garbage only runs once a week here. And I missed it last week. So that means the old garbage can mighty full. Mighty full. So if I miss it this week, I'm going to have to be... I'm going to have to go back to the olden times of sneaking my garbage back into the dumpster at Walgreens. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Sockop, can we Ari and mine wedding on your show? I think I know what you're getting at, and yes. Yes. Your garbage runs on Monday. Get out of here with your garbage. That's right. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get out of here with my garbage. But it only runs once a week. And I keep missing it. It runs Wednesday morning, bright and early. Oh, my goodness gracious. Them dadgum garbage guys, they get up before the crack of dawn. Before the crack of dawn. Before dawn. Oh, man. All I heard from the other room was say goodnight, oh, man. I ran back in thinking it was super late. Oh, CBO, I'm sorry about that, my friend. Aww. There you go. There you go. Dead Internet Theory. Would you be nice? Come on now. Come on now. One night a week. Get out of here with that go. No, it's true. It's true. Only one time a week. But it works out. It works out because we do and I ain't trying to say I'm no like tree hugging hippie or nothing like that. But I do a lot of recycling.
I got a dopamine drop. I got another little dopamine drop.
Yeah.
Weird P4 smile.
Oh, Iceman. Oh, thank you so much, my friend. Thank you so much, my friend. Much appreciated. Yeah, so I do a lot of recycling. So like the cans, all of my LaCroix get recycled, and the paper that they come in on. You know what I mean? So if you do, if recycling is available in your area, it cuts down a good bit on the old trash. But then you got to take it to the recycling place. They don't do curbside recycling here, so I got to take it to a place. But luckily, it's on the way to a lot of places I go anyways. So, you know what I mean? Load it up in the back of the old patrol car, whammo, drop it off. No big deal. No big deal. So usually just the one garbage can a week is normally fine. But the problem is when I miss the week, that's when the problem starts. Because then it starts building up, and then could you imagine whatever your 2 weeks of garbage? Oof. It adds up quick. So oh my goodness gracious, we got a phone call. Who could this be? Hello, caller. You're live on the air. How can I help you?
Hi, Sock Cop.
Oh my goodness gracious, it's Ari Bobari. Ari Bobari, how are you feeling, my friend?
I'm not feeling well at all, actually.
Oh.
But you know what?
What?
When I came to your title, it said you are the cure for what ails you.
You know,
Ails you. Sorry.
Yeah, ails you. Yeah. You know why I wrote that?
No.
Because I knew you were ill, and I was hoping that this would be what ails you.
Oh, that's really, really sweet.
Oh my god!
And
Oh, Dawn is
honestly,
going to
like-
bed. Good night, Dawn. Smooches for you. Mwah. Thank you so much for hanging around. Yes, indeed. So you're not feeling well. You've got that big famous disease everybody was wild about for a while there.
I know. It's all the rage. It's
All the rage.
Well, and the super cute thing about this one is I felt like I was doing fine. I was like, yeah, I got boosted, like doing great. And then like last night I started to get to like super needy, like I need to be coddled. Like I just feel terrible. Like I don't get sick that often. But I'm at the point where I'm like, okay, you know what I need? I need my mom.
Yep.
or
that's the way that it
or
goes.
a husband or anybody who's just gonna totally pamper me and act like, that's what I need.
You
I'm
need
so
somebody to be
sorry.
like,
Sniffle
poor
my-
baby, would you like me to bring you some soup? And then you go, yes, please, bring me some soup. And then fluff my pillow. That's what you want. That's why. Oh my goodness, great. You haven't. Luckily, I don't get sick all that often. But when I do, oh my goodness, you watch out. Because I turn into the biggest baby you've ever seen in your entire life.
Well, and that's the thing. I also don't get sick very often. But, like, when anyone around me does, I am, like, little nurse. Like, I'm very, very nurturing. And so then, like, when I'm sick, I'm like, all right, my turn. And I'm like, yeah.
And you just waiting like,
the mom.
anybody, come on. Just, doesn't matter who. Could be anybody. Come on, somebody. Bring me some tea or something. Come on.
No, I asked my daughter, I was like, baby, can you please fill up my water? She goes, ugh.
Oh.
And I was like, never mind. Never mind, I'll get it.
Oh, man, that's great. Oh, that's great. Oh, Uncle Jimmy's Basement said he's ready. Uncle Jimmy's Basement, he said your fiance, as you know, ready to come take care of you. Now is the time.
Oh my gosh! And then today in this server, someone was like, "Go have some soup," and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, what I would do to have some soup." And then
you don't have any
he's
soup?
Like, he's like, "Just go to a store and get some." I have COVID. I'm not gonna go infect the entire.
Yeah, you can't go to the store.
And like also I feel terrible. But guess what?
What?
I found some soup.
You found some soup. Where did you find the soup? In the trunk of your car?
No, I mean, of all places, it was in my pantry.
In the pantry? That's the last place I would look for soup. Unbelievable.
I know.
How did it
I
get
just
there?
haven't bought soup. I don't know. It disappeared. I haven't bought soup in such a long time. I just assumed I didn't have any.
Yeah. What kind of soup was it?
'cause again,
if you don't mind me asking.
I don't mind at all. It was Campbell's chicken noodle soup.
Oh,
It's
classic.
Like the
Classic.
original.
That
Yeah,
might
yeah.
as well just
I
be
buy
penicillin in a can right there. I mean, that's good
I
stuff.
know. Oh, it's so true. I bought it for this exact situation. It's just normally I don't have a foggy mind and I'm making it for my daughter.
Mhm.
But but when I'm the sick one, I forget about everything. The inventory in my pantry, I have no idea. Like I don't know. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you
But
found.
I'm
Did
like,
it? Did
okay,
it help? Did you eat the soup and you were like,
Okay.
"Ooh yeah"?
Okay, so first off, I made it too hot, and I was like, oh, I burn my mouth every time, you
Yep.
know? And so then I let it get cold after I had put all my crackers in it. So then I had to warm it up again. So by the time I ate it, it was just, long story short, no, it wasn't good, but it was my fault.
Oh,
So,
okay.
and also, it wasn't satisfying. Like, normally when you're sick, you're like, ah.
Yeah, normally
But
it's
then,
like,
like-
oh yeah, this hits the spot. It didn't hit the spot.
No, it was just a chore. I was like, oh, I just have to eat. Like, I just like, ugh. Yeah.
Oh, that's no
It
good.
was
They must have
just
put the wrong soup in the can or something like that. That ain't the way it's supposed to go.
I know, but nothing tastes good right now.
Oh,
Like,
do you not
know.
like do you not taste? Like, can you taste? Because
didn't think about
sometimes, yeah, sometimes they say the COVID makes your taste go away, like sense of smell and taste.
I don't know. I guess I didn't think about it. I just don't feel like eating. I just eat because I know I have to.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like,
Did
the
you what
cough
did you
drops
taste
is
like anything?
crazy.
Could you smell it or anything?
I just didn't smell it. I mean, I didn't try to smell it. I have
Yeah.
to tell you, I have a very foggy mind. Like, very foggy. Like, I
Oh.
can't. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah.
There you go. You got
But
the
I'm fine. Like, it's just, you know. I just
when
got
Stu
the-
Jessica had
what everyone
COVID,
wanted.
chicken tasted like soap.
Oh.
Cilantro tastes like soap to me, even when I don't have a disease.
You're one of those. I'm so
I am one of those, yeah.
sorry. Oh.
I am one of those. I mean, it's not so bad. Like if it's in something, you know what I mean. Like I can go to a Chipotle, even though apparently it gives some people diarrhea. But you know, they put like some cilantro on there, and that's fine. Like a little bit here and there, not a big deal. But if it's if there's heavy cilantro in the thing, I'll be like, oh, I think somebody dropped some Dawn dish soap in this thing. That's what it tastes like to me.
I remember in like sophomore year of high school when we were studying genetics in biology class, we had these pieces of paper that were kind of simulating that like cilantro like gene.
Yeah,
like the gene
yeah.
You have if it tastes like soap. And I remember it tasted terrible, but I acted like it didn't because I was like, yeah, no, I love it.
You was trying to like
But,
fit in and be in the I like cilantro club.
I know high school was rough, okay. So, but then.
Well, no, I can't blame you. I can't
like-
blame you.
But as an adult, it's like I don't mind it. But I guess it's not like I like paper that tastes like it. It's just like, but I like guacamole, and so I don't know. I don't have any cilantro, aversions as an adult, but I haven't tried it just on its own. So.
There you go. Oh, Stu Jessica didn't mind cilantro until the internet told her it tasted like soap. Now you can't untaste the soap. That happens. That happens sometimes too. But I didn't know. I thought it was just me. Because Mo Rocca one day she made like, I forget what it was. She made like a smoothie or something like that. It was some sort of contraption with a blender, and it had cilantro in it. And I tasted it and I was like, I think you forgot to rinse the soap out of the thing when you wash the blend. And she was like, what are you talking about? And I said, it tastes like soap. And then she ate it. And then she was like, what are you talking about? It doesn't taste like soap at all. And I was like, you're crazy. It tastes like soap. And then she was like, no, it doesn't. And then that's when I got to Googling and found out about that some people say cilantro tastes like. And I was like, I didn't even know what cilantro was before then.
How
And then there we
dare
go.
you insult Perfect Mo?
It was
cannot
dip.
even.
It was dip. Yeah, that's what it was. She remembers. She remembers.
He doesn't see. She doesn't forget. He doesn't deserve to eat your food, Mo.
Oh, my
Give it
goodness
to me
gracious.
instead.
Well, yeah, I've been doing a lot of the
He
cooking
doesn't
lately
have to
anyway,
include
so whatever.
Oh wow.
No, I'm just messing around. So. But I do hate that you're sick.
I think that's. Yeah, I do too. I hate that because like, I hate feeling needy. That's what I don't like. Because like right now, I just feel like I just want to be coddled, and I can't be, and so it just I'm like, oh, it's just
That's a
like,
bummer. That's a shame. There should be
So
like,
I have.
is there an Uber for coddling? There should be.
I know, right?
Like when you need coddling, you just, like go to the app, coddleme.com or something like that.
I know. But then I would give him COVID. Like,
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you can't do that right now. Whoops-a-daisies.
I feel like that would be a little irresponsible and slightly selfish,
Yeah, I think so.
Hmm. But I do have this really big teddy bear. It's like, okay, it's almost as tall as me. It's pretty much as tall as me. And it's like 3 or 4 size, times of me. It's like a big one.
Oh, wow.
And I'm really thinking of pulling that into my bed. Because I like.
Oh, yeah, why not?
I
Yeah, for sure. Get to cuddling. Yeah, get to cuddling, for sure. I would do it. I would do it even if I wasn't sick, if I had a big old teddy bear like that.
I know. Well, that's why I originally bought it. I bought one for my daughter, and I was like, kind of just hogging it, and she was like, "You need to get your own." And I was like, "Yeah, you're right." So I did.
Nice.
Because I never had a big teddy bear or a big stuffed animal or a big anything. Like everyone gets one from their boyfriend in high school. I never got one of those.
Oh, that's a shame.
So I bought it myself, and it's great. Highly recommend it for anybody who wants one. Just buy one yourself.
Yeah.
They're great.
I may have to check it out. I would like to have one of those. I got one of them like it's like a pillow that's like it's like real long, you know what I mean? And that's really great.
I had that too.
Yeah, because you
The
cuddle up
body
with that thing. That's great.
Yeah, you throw like one leg over it.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Oh, you know what I'm talking about.
yeah. Yeah. I'm a big time cuddler. Yeah, I have one of those. But when that doesn't cut it, you go. I think I got mine from Lowe's, and it was like $25, but it's perfect.
Oh,
Christmas
my goodness
time.
gracious. Yeah.
It's good stuff.
From Lowe's?
Yeah.
That's a weird place to be buying like a coddling pillow.
I know. Well, it's like it was a Christmas time thing.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense. No, just another blowhard. You could buy a giant bear. Nobody would think twice. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about that.
Who cares? Who cares? Like, seriously, no one's going to be in your bedroom watching you.
Exactly.
Like, they're not going to say, like, is this for you? And even if they do, like, why not? Okay.
Yeah, what are you going to say?
You
Like,
can lie about it all
I'm going to
you
cuddle
want.
with this thing. What are you going to do about it? You going to fight me? You know what I mean? Like, get out of here with that
Seriously.
garbage. JoJo Brooklyn
Stop
810,
trying
good
to
to
keep
see
it
you, is my
going.
friend. And Weird Paul is here. Smooches for you is my friend. Hola and aloha. In England, they call
think if you
cilantro
all-
coriander. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that. I mean, I've heard of coriander. I didn't realize it was the same thing as cilantro.
I thought it was a whole different thing.
Me
Maybe
too.
not.
I thought it was like a small ball. Like, it looks like
That's what I thought too.
It's different.
Oop, pardon me.
Gosh, well, at least we're in this together.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah.
Hello, Klobowski. Good to see you. I'm just catching up on the old chat here. Sorry about that.
Sorry. No, sorry. I was going to tell you something, and I was like, I'm going to wait until I call in, and then I can't remember anything right now.
And then you forgot. Well, that happens. Oh, Commodore Friday says coriander is dried out cilantro. So it is the same thing, just like prepared differently.
Oh. Okay. Wait, so do we call it coriander here also? Or do we call it dried out cilantro here?
I guess we call it coriander. I'm not sure. I'm just taking Commodore Friday's word for it. He may be messing with me for all I know. I got no idea.
He sounds smart. It makes sense. I mean, I'll take it.
Oh yeah. No, I mean Commodore Friday. He tends to know what's up. But if I knew that people thought that I knew what was up, I'd throw in a little joke every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? Just to be like, just keeping you on your toes there.
Yeah, I try that sometimes, and people just like think that I don't know what I'm talking about when I'm just being totally silly.
Oh.
So I think I need to build up my rapport of knowing things before I'm silly.
Yeah, that's the thing. You just got to let people, have people like, oh, let's ask Arby. She knows what's up about this. You know what I'm saying? It's the same plant. Yogi Jules, I had no idea. This is Commodore Friday. Did you know that, or did you look it up while we were talking about it? Because I believe you either way.
Not messing. Dehydrated cilantro as a
Isn't that
spice
something?
is
I had no idea.
coriander. Oh my god!
Unless he's doubling down on messing with us. No, I believe it. I
that
believe
might
him.
be it.
I believe it. No. I don't think he would go through all that trouble. We'll call, oh my goodness, Uncle Jimmy's basement. Goodness gracious. Yep, he's
We did
right.
the same thing. We started to read that and just censored it out. We're like, oh.
No, Commodore Friday's right.
Streamers. Well, I'm not a streamer anymore, so we're good. At
But
this.
you will be. Any well, you're ill now, so.
Yeah, I will be.
So you gotta wait. You still planning on it? You should be excited. If I were you, I'd be excited about it because I think you should have seen the chat. You probably didn't see it because you were like on the phone and stuff like that. You should have seen the dadgum chat whenever I answered the phone and they found out it was you. There was like 12 messages like, yes, hooray, finally. It just went blah, 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 whenever they found out that it was you. People love you. The people love you.
Oh, well, I love the people. That's really sweet. And I actually really appreciate you telling me that because I feel bad calling in all the time because I call in all the time. But I just have so much fun calling in and hanging out with you.
Oh,
like
yeah.
Everybody does. So I feel like, I don't know. I just, yeah.
Yeah.
Because when I just start talking and rambling because whatever. But I love you
that's
guys.
all good. No, it's fun. That's what it, like if I, if I get sick of talking to somebody, I got a button right here I could click and then I ain't got to talk to him no more. You know what I mean? It's easy. It's super easy.
You did hang up on me that one time.
I did not hang up on you that one time. No, that was a technical glitch. And that was not up to me. Something crazy happened.
But you did hang up on me. You're like, that's one way to get rid of her.
I don't think that's true.
Wait.
I don't think that's true.
Oh.
Wait, what? What you say?
No, I just had a really big blonde moment.
Okay.
Okay, so do you want to know what just happened? What I just waited about? Okay, so you're in my ear, right? But you're like slightly different from like me watching you on video.
Mm-hmm.
And like it did a close up of like your mouth flaps, but you weren't talking at the time. So I just about said like, wait, I can't hear you, and then I was like,
oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah, it's a little bit of a old delay because it's got to go to space and then it's got to go to the phone. I don't know how it works. It's a whole process.
I'm in these mountains over here, so it goes slower too. So.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Those Minnesota mountains that really interferes with the signal.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, great. Yeah, NASA steps in. Yeah, we need NASA to build like a satellite right over Ari's house, so that way she has the clearest signal at all times. So she wants to call it. No delay. Up in the Minnesota mountains.
Nice. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Man, that's a shame. I'm glad because you were like, oh, I feel fine, and then you did the test, and you're like, oh, turns out I have COVID, and then here we are, like 3 or 4 days later, and you're like, oh, I need soup and coddling. I feel so bad for you. That sucks.
Yeah, well, I lost my voice at first,
Yeah.
Lots of singing.
Well, that was John Mayer's fault. I blame him for that.
It was his fault. Yeah, exactly. Everybody should hate John Mayer for what he did.
How dare he?
Dear John Mayer, I'm sorry. I used to watch you on Periscope. Big fan. Okay.
Oh, he did use to Periscope. Man, I forget how
he did.
They could have done so much with Periscope, but they didn't do it. Like how you see commercials for TikTok all over the place. They'll be like, "Oh, it's the TikTok Super Bowl halftime show" and stuff like that. Periscope didn't even make a commercial to post on Twitter. They didn't even bother with it.
I know. Periscope was really, really great. Like, it was really not great in some ways, but like, it was ahead of its time, I feel like. Yes, it wasn't the first streaming, blah, blah, but like, it really was so good in a lot of ways. Like, yeah.
Yeah, if they would have treated it right, it'd have been a whole different thing. That would just be like a whole thing. Weird Paul just hit 408,000 TikTok followers. That is unbelievable. Well, it's not unbelievable because he's a talented guy and deserves like millions of followers. But that is a huge number, my friend.
That's awesome.
A huge number. Congratulations to you. That's spectacular. I know you work hard doing all that. Because it ain't easy. That stuff don't edit and upload itself. So that's cool. Yeah, Vine was ahead of its time too, for sure.
Yeah.
So congratulations, Weird Paul. I
There
wish
was
nothing
so much
but
talent on
success.
Periscope, though.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and Vine too. Periscope and Vine. There were so many people making cool stuff.
I actually kind of missed the Vine train because my daughter was like a baby during that time, and so, I mean, I was just.
Oh my goodness
whatever.
gracious.
I know.
You're right. Oh my goodness gracious.
I know.
I didn't even have a baby back then.
Yeah. But yeah, so I was like just very much like my arms were always just holding her, you know, like
yeah.
I didn't put her down. So and taking her to all the baby things and all the play dates and all the story reading all over town.
Oh, that's so cute.
I was doing the baby thing. Yeah.
The little bitty baby thing.
And now you know what happened? I asked her for water and she goes, ugh.
I know. They go from just being adorable little babies that just think you're the whole greatest thing in the world to being like, oh, you want water while you're sick?
I will say, though, she really wants me to feel better because, like, she's a big-time cuddler. And so she's really upset that I won't cuddle with her right now. So like, she still comes and she's like, can I please have a hug? And so I put on my mask. I'm like, okay, just don't breathe.
Oh, that's so sweet of you to do, though.
Really
that's
is.
good.
She's still mama's girl, for real. But she still really is, like, you know, really doesn't want to do stuff for me.
I got to walk over here. Hey, do you have one of those refrigerators where the water comes out of the door?
I do.
Well, then she has no excuse.
I know, but I have to say it's a little slow. It does take a bit of time.
Mine is slow too.
Like, yeah. I think I need to put, like, you know, probably has like deposits or whatever. I feel like I need to like do a treatment. I don't know.
Oh yeah, maybe. Do you change your filter ever?
Yep, I do change the filter.
I changed the filter good too, and I was like, but mine's still slow. So
how kinky.
Iceman L.R. Thank you so much.
Too.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with all that.
I know. Yeah, I know. It's funny though because like as a kid, I never had one in my refrigerator.
Oh, me neither. That was like if I went to somebody's house and they had one of them refrigerators, I'm like, oh, it must be nice to be rich.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was gonna say. I'm like, oh, this family has big money. They get water from their fridge. Like, oh my god.
Oh yeah, unbelievable.
But now, like as an adult, everybody who has one, it's like broken half the time, or like, the ice doesn't work.
They're such a ripoff.
It's like, I know every adult, like, it's always like, it kind of runs slow.
Yeah, it doesn't work half the time. They're like, oh yeah, don't get ice out of that. It's full of bees or something like that. You know what I mean? It's always something weird. Like, don't do that. Just like everybody's toilet. Everybody's toilet's got something weird about it. It's like, oh, you got to jiggle the handle a little bit if you wanted to. You're like, what? I'm sorry. I don't know what to do.
I know. We were all wanted to be an adult so bad when we were little, and like all adulthood is like, okay, meal prepping and fixing things in your house.
Yeah. Oh, terrible. What a terrible idea to want to be an adult.
I know. My daughter can't wait, and I'm like, don't rush it. Like once you get here, there's no going back.
I mean, that's just the curse of just being a person, basically. You know what I mean? When you're young, you're like, the grass is always greener, basically, is what it comes down to.
It's true.
When you're like, oh, it must be so great to be an adult like you, because then I can do, X, Y, and Z, blah, blah, blah. And then you get there and you're like, well, yeah, I can do X, Y, and Z, but now I got to go to work, and it sucks.
I know. And everything's expensive.
Yeah, everybody takes my money, and nobody coddles me anymore. It's terrible.
I know.
What a ripoff.
I hate being the adult.
It's no good.
I just want an adult who's a little bit adultier than me, like when I need an adult. Like,
yeah.
That
would be
I need to be caught, like, I have a need. I need to be coddled or else, like, I don't know.
You'll spontaneously combust?
Yeah, I know. Do you ever feel like that? That you're like, oh, I just need someone. I just need it.
That happens. That's the way it is sometimes. That's the way that it goes. Wait.
That's how it's been ever since last night. So.
Oh, you poor thing. Well, hopefully you get better soon. Do you feel Do you feel like this is the worst you felt so far? Or are you on the upswing?
It's hard to say. I felt like I felt really bad when I tested. And then like it was only bad for like, a day. And I just slept the entire day. And then I got better. And I was like, yeah, good, yay booster. And I was fine for a few days-ish, like just like annoying. Like I can't sleep because I'm coughing all the time.
Oh, that's a bummer.
But I mean, I feel like, I'm not feeling like I'm getting better. That's what I worry about. Like I feel like my lungs are like, I don't know.
Well, I mean, you will get better eventually.
Yeah. Do I? Because I'm at that point. I'm like, does it stop?
Oh, you think like now you're at a spot where it's gonna be like that forever? Like, well, this is my life now. This is my life now. Look at it. Justin the Blowhard said maybe. Get out of here with that garbage.
No.
Get out of here with that garbage. Hey, good on Nicole. Good to see you, my friend. We're talking to our friend. If you're just joining us, we're talking to our good buddy Ari Bobari, who is sick with the COVID.
Yeah.
And ate some soup and it didn't help and needs to be coddled. That's what's going on right now.
I'm so sorry. My call is just very complaining and needy. I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. That's okay. That's not a problem at all. Everybody needs something sometimes. You know what I mean? Sometimes you want to be coddled. Sometimes you need it. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Life is about give and take, Ari Bobar. You can't give all the time.
No. I need some of those hugs that I give people. I need one back, but like not really because I don't want to get them sick.
Yeah. A long distance hug or something like that. I don't know how it works. Maybe we could do one of those like what was that called? Like that movie Bubble Boy, where he lived. Well, you never see it. What am I talking to you about a movie about? But there's a movie called Bubble Boy, and he and basically, so he was born. It was sort of like the kid in the bubble with the John Travolta movie that came out like in the 70s or whatever. And he didn't have no immunities, so they had him in a bubble. And then they had these arms built in so they could like put him in, like hug him and stuff like that. Yeah, the boy in the plastic bubble. There you go. Yeah, that was one.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, and then the one on Seinfeld, the Moops. Yeah.
Long distance get better bits for Ari Babari.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness gracious! Nephew Dookie just gave you 27 long distance get better bits for Ari Babari.
Oh,
smooches
thank you, Nephew Dookie. Thank you.
Smooches. Reggie, Gadget, you had Bubble Boy? Didn't rewind it? Oh, that's a great film. I love it. I'm sorry. What was you saying, Ari?
Oh no, I was just gonna say the other day when I was like whatever, just whatever, it doesn't matter. I was listening to your I was feeling sad, okay? That's why I decided to listen to your podcast. And I was listening to Nephew Dookie's episode.
Oh, you heard it? Oh, that's awesome. I'm so glad. Yeah. No, Nephew Dookie's a really cool guy. He's super. He's too busy to be like streaming and stuff all the time. But he's man.
That's okay.
He's a talented guy. He's a talented guy.
Yeah, but it was a good episode. I like listening to it. So
well, good.
Anyway, just sending back long distance get better. Thanks for your podcast and appearance, Nephew Dookie.
Look at that. Isn't that spectacular? I love that. I love that. Yeah, you put those things out, you don't think anybody's ever going to listen to them, and then somebody does. You're like, oh my goodness gracious, I hope it was okay, because I don't remember what we said. You know what I mean? It's just like you and me now, just jibber jabbering, and I ain't going to take the time to go through and edit out all the ums and oohs and all that garbage. So I just say, send it out. There it goes into the world, and I don't want to listen to my own voice jibber jabbering. So I never listened to him again. So I don't know. But I'm glad you enjoyed it. That makes me very happy. Very happy.
Yeah, it was good. I do like listening to your stuff when I'm like feeling sad or lonely or just like, I don't know, it's the middle of the night and I'm cleaning. I'll like listen to your replays and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, you're warming my heart. You're warming my heart, Harper. I know you're sick, but you're making me feel better.
Aw, you're making me feel better too. This is symbiotic. This is
good. I'm glad. I love a good symbiosis. That's always good.
There we go. I also love the word symbiotic. It just
Symbiotic
feels
is pretty good, yeah.
You know?
It makes me think of
like it,
what are those things? The symbiotes. That's what they were called. They were on Spider-Man. That's what makes the bad Spider-Man or whatever his name is. I forget. My little brother. I mean, I knew a guy one time, and he was very into Spider-Man, and he was talking about the symbiotes on Spider-Man. Yeah, Venom. That's what it was. Yeah, the symbiotes. So whenever I think of symbiotic, I think of the symbiotes. Symbia, my lord, Symbia. That's right, Squeaks music. Oh man, just the best people watch this show. I tell you what, just the best people.
It's true. This is a really good group of people. Yeah.
Get a couple of troublemakers every once in a while.
That make me want to like stream again. Like it's these people that make.
I'm telling you, if you pop up, if you tell people, oh, I'm gonna be on, this Tuesday, whatever. You're gonna have some people show up. I'm telling you. Most people don't have that. Most people's first Twitch stream is like talking to nobody, unless you're like already famous for some reason or another. But yeah, I'll be there. Just the Blowhard will be there. You'll be surprised.
I need to make you a mod, Sock. Because, well, if you still are up to being a mod.
Yeah, I'll be down for it. Okay. I can't guarantee I'll be there, like every time, but when I'm there, I'll be looking out for the riffraff, making sure nobody comes in and jibber jabber and all that garbage. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I feel like from Periscope, I'm a little bit like nervous about,
Oh yeah.
I've had.
And that's I mean, you got a good reason to feel that way. Yeah. Anybody on the internet, especially these days, it's just like, ooh, it can be scary, but you had a whole group of people on your back, so there you go.
I know, it's so sweet. I couldn't believe it. Like people followed me on here, and I'm like, this is
really?
I've never even done anything. Yeah, I know.
Good.
You guys are just the best.
Yeah, you let me know when you're gonna do things.
Yeah, I was super excited to do it on the 31st, and then my dad and the blizzard had to mess up all my streaming plans. So
That
that's okay.
blizzard.
That's okay.
And not even a Dairy Queen blizzard, but a real blizzard.
I know. Couldn't even get to Dairy Queen. No way.
Couldn't get a blizzard during a blizzard if you had to.
I know.
That's a shame. Yeah, good mods solve most problems. That's right, Ready Locks. Mod, man, I tell you what, a good mod, worth their weight in gold. Worth their weight in gold.
Yeah, I know, and I was very fortunate to have incredible mods over on Periscope, but that was after a few years. There was
they didn't add that until the 11th hour.
I know.
They were like, "Hey, we added mods. Oh, we're shutting down." Basically, how it went.
Yeah. I had a few good sock blockers and just my own friends too, who kind of would, talk back to some of the people who were jerks. Because I didn't like to block them. I didn't like to mute them because I was always like, if they're being mean, it's probably because they're going through something. And I'm just their punching bag that's here. Whatever. I'm not gonna make their day worse. But then people in my chat would just sometimes be like, hey bro, stop it, or blah blah blah, whatever.
Down. Yeah.
So,
that happens.
So, yeah.
That's very No, that speaks a lot to you as a person about how you're like, oh, I don't want to block them, blah blah blah. Because I would block somebody if need be. I'll block them. It don't hurt my feelings, not one bit. Not one bit. I'd be like, somebody coming in, oh, you're saying something uncouth, and you blocked. Whammos. That's all. That's all it takes.
Yeah, I mean, I started to get a little bit meaner when people got like that towards me sometimes, but I mean, and there's certain things I'll allow and certain things I'm like, no.
Oh yeah, you got to be careful with that. Hundreds, good to see you, my friend. I took my clown hat off, and now my regular hat's all flat from being underneath the hat. I feel like I got a flat top or something like that.
It does look like, what's that? Oh, that music video where they have the triangle type air pants like from like the 90s. Oh, what is it? Ooh.
What, like Kid and Play
Yeah.
or something like that?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, Kid and Play. That's what it sounds like you're talking about. Yeah, with the big thing, like in House Party, like the the big flat. That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. It feels it's all flat. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Is it? Do you know a good haberdasher?
I do. They're in Minnesota though. You just have to,
oh my goodness gracious! You got haberdashers over there?
Yeah.
Well, I may have to make
We
me a road
do.
trip then.
There's a really great haberdashery about 20 minutes from me. I
Oh.
can take you right there.
And man, I tell you what, it's hard to find a good haberdasher. There used to be a whole bunch of haberdasheries around. I see like there's no less than 3 like abandoned empty buildings that have like a haberdasher painted on the side of it. You know what I mean? But they've since gone out of business since like the 70s and whatever.
I think they're coming back though.
You think the
Like,
haberdasher's
I
coming
feel
back?
like yeah, well, in Minnesota it is. Like, there's all sorts of like custom bow tie makers and whatever. You know, like having the ascot match. Like, yeah, I think it's coming back. See, like people. Okay, I'm sorry, talking about this again. I like olden time stuff.
Oh
like,
yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
it's coming back. It's coming back.
Yeah, everything
Like,
goes
not
in
that
a
we're
cycle.
Always gonna have like. I know.
I felt the same way. I went to oh man, what was it? What was what's the name of that dadgum store? Kohl's. I don't know if you have a Kohl's where you are, but I went to Kohl's.
Oh, yeah.
And I was looking at the shirts, and I was like, man, I think some of these shirts would have been very very happy in the 70s, early 80s, like type of time. You know what I mean? Like some of them patterns and designs and stuff is coming back.
Yeah. Oh, that's cute. Well, yeah, there's like a lot of macrame crop tops for women now too. And I'm just
Ooh.
like, whoa.
Wow. Yeah, you gotta be careful with that.
I know.
Jack
Like,
White
there's all
has a
sorts
fan.
of-
Oh yeah, that sounds like some Jack White stuff to have his own haberdashery. We took a vacation and went to Nashville and went to Third Band Records and stuff like that. It was awesome. It was cool. They've since expanded the place, but it was a lot of fun hanging around. I didn't see Jack White at the time, but it was fun.
What would you do if he was there? Would you like respectfully let him have his space? Or would you be like, oh my gosh, Jack White? Or would you like sneaky like take a picture and be like, Jack White's here?
Oh man,
would you
no.
do?
What I would do, what I like to do, is if I run into somebody that is famous, I like to like do something like sort of strange or something like that. Like I would just I'd be like, hey man, do you know where the bathroom is? You know what I mean? Like that's what I would say to him. And then that would be my story. I'd be like, oh yeah, one time I asked Jack White where the bathroom was. And then he was like, yeah, it's over there, man. Like that's what you know what I mean? Like I don't really have an interest in like taking a picture with somebody because I know they don't want to take a picture with me. Any famous person, like, you know what I mean? Like they don't want to take a picture with you. They'll do it so that way you don't go on Twitter and say, wow, this guy's such a jerk. Wouldn't even take a picture or blah, blah. But, you know, it's not what they want to do. So I try to do it just like, you know, if it was just a person and then like, what's, you know, a mildly interesting story, you know, oh, I was at the grocery store today and this weird sock came up and asked where the bathroom was. You know what I mean? Like something like that. That's what I try to do. Because you know, I know they don't want to take a picture, you know, and then like even if I got them to like sign something, like what, you know what I mean? What am I gonna do with that? Oh, look at this. This guy, he touched the pen, and then that pen touched this thing. Who cares? You know what I mean? It's not like it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
I know, but remember when we were younger? Like that was what you did. You would go get people's autographs.
Oh yeah, autograph was the thing. Yeah, back before everybody had like cameras in their pockets all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you met
Mr. The Rock. Do you know where the gym is?
Yeah, exactly. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. I would see The Rock and be like, "Hey, man, do you know anywhere around here where I can lift some weights?" And then he would either be like, "No, I'm just The Rock. I'm standing here. I don't know what you're talking about," or he'd be like, "Yeah, there's a great place over there." And then you know what I would do if I did that? I would buy a membership to that place, even if I had no intention of going, just because The Rock told me to do it. That's what I would do.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
I just think that's the best. That's the way that I would do it. Like, I think if I was like a celebrity, I would get tired of people being like, "Can I take your picture?" And then they're gonna post it on their Facebook and get 12 likes. You know what I mean? Like, big deal, whatever. But if they could come up and do something interesting, that's way better.
I heard a really endearing story about Adele. So she was like drunk, I guess, or I don't know. She was like, she was inebriated. I don't know how drunk, but anyway, she started to get paranoid because she was like, why is everyone looking at me? Like, everyone's looking at me. Why is everyone looking at me?
Yeah.
She totally forgot she was Adele. Like, she just forgot who she was. Like, it was so funny because she was like, why are people looking at me?
I can believe that, though. I can believe that because it's just so weird. It doesn't make any sense, like being a famous person, because everybody's just the people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody's just the people. So I mean, they're just a person. They grew up. Somebody had to teach them how to use a toilet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not like they just descended from heaven with some sort of special powers or something like that.
I know, but like, how bizarre.
I just imagine. My friend asked Frank Black from the Pixies if he wanted to jam sometime. I was embarrassed and in awe to say, well, what did he say? What did Black Francis say? Reggie and Gadget Show. I would love to hear that. Because even if, maybe you'll find some in the toilet. That's right, Weird Paul. Oh, my goodness gracious. Yeah, so it's, I don't know, it's tough. Like meeting celebrities. Because I've thought about that. I've seen, like, celebrities and stuff like that. And, like, what do you do? What do you do with them? What do you do? There's a famous person. Hey, I've seen you on TV. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, what do you want from them? Just because, I don't know. It's always been so weird.
I would want to be like, oh my gosh, I love your work, or I'm a big fan, or, whatever. But I feel like I would just actually just freeze and just stare and just want to take a picture of them like a creep.
Yeah.
Like, because I would just be too nervous to actually talk to them. I guess it depends on who it is, because, like, I feel like there's more approachable celebrities than others, But, like, also, what if they seem really approachable, like, and then all of a sudden they're not nice, and you're like, oh, no, now I had a bad experience.
Exactly, and that's the thing, and that's why it's good, like, that's why I use my method, too, because if I run into Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, I love Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, you know what I mean? I sure would hate to have an interaction to when, if I try to go back and watch one of his WrestleMania matches that I love so much, and then now I can't watch it because I'm like, that guy was a jerk to me. He was a total jerk. You know what I mean? But if you do something, kind of innocuous, like, where's the bathroom? Where's the gym? Or say, like, hey, what time is it? Just something like that. Just, hey, what time is it? Because even if they're like, I mean, if you ask somebody, like, what time is it? And then they go, shut up, kid. Then they're a jerk. You know what I mean?
I know. Time for you to get a watch.
Exactly. Yeah, time for you to get a... Well, see, that would be a great story, too. I would love that. If I asked Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson what time it was, he said, time for you to get a watch. If you smell... something like that. That would be great. That'd be fine with that. Weird Paul was recognized by a fan at the thrift store today. Oh, my goodness gracious. Did they ask you... What did they say, hey... What was your experience, Weird Paul? Did they want a picture? Did they just say, hey, it's Weird Paul?
And how did it make you feel?
Yeah, and how did it make you feel?
Or were you uncomfortable?
Yes.
Because that happened to me once here, and it made me feel weird.
No way.
Like, yeah. This was like years ago, but I said, are you Weird Paul?
They said, are you Weird Paul? And then you said... No, leave me alone, you jerk. That's what I'm assuming Weird Paul said.
No,
I think that's how he handles his fans. That's what I think he does.
Wait, what do you think he did?
I think he said, no, leave me alone. My name is Steve. Go away. That's what I think he said. Yeah, no, I'm regular Paul. That's right, Sue Jessica. All right, Daddy Manny, smooches for you, my friend. Let me tuck you in. Tuck. Mwah. Snug as a bug in a rug. Thank you so much, my friend. You have yourself a good night. Not while I'm eating. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's another thing. Like if somebody's like eating with their family and stuff,
Yeah. Yeah.
It doesn't
My
matter
mom.
if I'm Weird Paul. You're gonna leave this thrift store and you ain't gonna get nothing worth nothing because Weird Paul is in the thrift store, and that means that I'm gonna go through and find all the bargains. That's right. And when I ring the things up at the cashier, I'm gonna say, wham, there's one bargain. Wham, that's two bargains. Wham, that's exactly what I do because I'm Weird Paul. And if you don't get out of here before I count to 3, I'm gonna have to lay the smack down on your candy patootie. That's what The Rock would say if he was also Weird Paul.
It's funny.
Oh my goodness gracious. I hope you feel better, Ari Bobari. I hate the fact that I keep like, oh, look, I'm talking to Ari Bobari. Isn't this great? And I'm like, oh, she's sick. And it makes me sad a little bit.
No, it's okay. You're making me feel better. You're curing my ails.
Am I curing what ails you? Okay, good. That's all I want to do. I just want to cure what all I want to do is cure diseases. You know what I mean? I feel like that's not too much to ask.
Both fears and diseases.
Yeah, exactly. That's all I want to do. That's it.
You want to just slow down this pandemic real quick?
Do what?
Okay. You just want to slow down this pandemic real quick?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. What, like give it a ticket, you think? You think I can give COVID-19 a ticket?
And it'll be like, my bad. I'm not even going to make
Oh, my bad, bro.
Get out of here.
Sorry, bro. My bad, bro. I didn't mean to infect all these people, bro. I was just, I was in my zone. I'm sorry, bro.
I came in a little too hot. I'm so sorry.
Well, yeah, that's all it takes. You just cure disease with a couple of tickets. There you go. Oh man, I wish that's the way it worked. People would be recognizing me at the thrift store then. They'd be like, "Hey, are you the guy that cured all diseases?" No, I'm some other guy. Leave me alone. Don't bother me, kid.
Yeah, at least I got COVID at a reasonable speed. Like
You did.
Everyone, like swarms of people got it like right away, and they're like,
Yep.
"Yeah, COVID," and I was like, "No, I'm gonna wait. Let me
Yep.
just get this at a reasonable time."
3 years later, you're like, "Wait a minute. I don't know. Let me think about this for a few years before I get this disease."
Let's test this out. Yeah, let's just
I don't
see how
know.
it is. You got a lot of reviews. I don't know if they're good, but
Yes, I checked it out on Amazon. Had a bunch of 1-star reviews. I'm not exactly sure if I want this disease or not.
Yeah, I don't recommend it, by the way.
Yeah, no, it doesn't sound fun.
Yeah.
Thank
It
you.
is my
Red Fox.
first time though. I feel like that's one thing people are like, "Oh, is it your first time?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's my first time getting it."
Oh man.
A lot of people get it a few different times again.
Yeah, I've known a few people that have got it like several times, and I'm like, well, you probably shouldn't buy a lottery ticket.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, I had to dance. Princess Retro wanted me to rave, and you know how I hate to disappoint my fans.
I mean, I love a good rave. So, I mean, that double rave earlier, Calicut. I don't even know if you still.
Oh, that was great. Yeah, that was spectacular.
Perfect.
I love that. Yeah,
Perfect.
sometimes the timing just works out so good. That
It's so good.
You know.
Couldn't
Hey,
be better timing.
Do you have any? Oh my goodness, that's another rewind. Squigs
Sorry,
music rewind. I had to dance. Princess Retro wanted me to rave, and you know how I hate to disappoint my fans.
I mean, I love a good rave. So, I mean, that double rave earlier, Calicut. I don't even know if you still.
Oh, that was great. Yeah, that was spectacular.
Perfect.
I love that. Yeah,
Perfect.
sometimes the timing just works out so good. That
It's so good.
You know.
Couldn't
do
be
you,
better timing.
Oh, we're back. We're back.
All right. Whew,
There we
okay.
go. Oh my goodness, it's Simone Sylvania. Thank you so much for stopping by, my friend. There we go. Nah, Squeaks, me, you did just fine. There's no such thing as wrong timing, if you ask me. I think it's all good. It's all good. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, Ari Bobari, like I said, they moved me around. So now I gotta be waking up early to go catch speeders and
Yeah.
whatnot. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna have
that's
to
good. Get those speeders.
I'm gonna have to shut it down. But do you
All
do you
right,
have any
sounds good.
recommendations for anybody that I should raid? Is there anybody that's streaming right now that you enjoy?
Oh, let me see. Hold on.
If you got anybody, I'll do that. If not, then I'm gonna raid this other guy. I got one in backup. If you don't have one, so no
Well,
pressure.
Do your
Oh.
backup one. We've done this one because I was gonna suggest maybe DJ Everett. He has 54 people, but
Oh yeah.
there's also CS Murphy who does VR art. But I haven't even watched. I used to watch him on Periscope and on.
Oh yeah.
But let's
Yeah,
do.
I follow him too.
Yeah. But let's do your thing. Whatever.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll do that.
Yeah.
Well, Princess Retro wanted to call in for a minute. She's just gonna say hello. So
Okay.
I always, parting is such sweet sorrow. I always hate saying goodbye to you, Ari Bobari.
It's okay. Thanks for making me feel better. You really did make me feel better, and so did everybody in chat. So.
Oh, that's spectacular. I love that. I love it. I'm so happy. I hope you feel. Start getting up to 100% in the next day or so. Let us know how you're doing.
You.
You're doing all the. You're in the Discord and things like that. So if you would like to follow with Ari Bobari's health updates, feel free to join the Discord. I'm sure she'll post them there when she starts feeling better and stuff like that. Yeah, we didn't do all the gimmicks. That's just the way it's just the way it goes. We didn't I had the animal of the day. We didn't do it. And really that's about it. I think I didn't do. No, I did do sock spear. I did sock spear, Doc Rob. Maybe you went to the potty or something like that, but I did do sock spear. Didn't do Wordle, didn't do animal of the day. But, that's just the way it goes. That means it's ready for tomorrow.
I feel like it's my fault because I've called in for such a long time. I'm sorry, you guys. Next
No,
time
it's
I will
not your fault at
call
all.
for
It's
such
not
a
your
long-
fault at all. It's got no, like I say, I've got a button right here. A button right here. I can get rid of any phone call I want to. But I would rather be talking to you. But I do have to do a couple of dad jokes if you want to stay on while I do a few dad jokes. And,
Okay,
and you let me
yeah,
know
let's
if
do
these are
dad
any
jokes.
good.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Hey, check this out. What do you call a clever monster? What do you call a clever monster?
What do you call a clever monster?
Frankenstein. You get it? Frankenstein? There you go. Oh, that's good stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, I like that one. That's probably the best dad joke I've read out of this book right here. Normally, this is like just full of a bunch of stinkers. But that was Reddy Lux didn't like it, but that's okay. That's okay. All right, let me see. You probably know the answer to this one. Let me ask you this. Ari Bobari, if you forget to pay for your exorcism, what happens?
Why would I know this?
If you forget to pay for your exorcism, what happens?
You don't get exercise.
That's pretty good. But no, you get repossessed. You get repossessed. You see.
Okay, that was good. That was good. I'm sorry. I told you. I'm just gonna blame my brain right now.
Yeah, it's okay. That's fine. Yeah, you got the old COVID brain. It's all good. It's all good. Not a problem. Well, all right. Let me see. Let me find one more that's
Hers was funnier. Cynthia, I wasn't even trying to be funny.
Yeah, yours was pretty good though. I was surprised. I was like, do you have a better dad joke book than I do? Because it wouldn't be hard for that. Look at that! All the booze, all the dadgum tomatoes coming at me. I thought some of those were okay. All right, but that's fine. That's fine. All right, here we go. Here, all right, this is the last one. This is the last one, and it's not good.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not good.
Get your tomatoes ready, everybody.
Get your tomatoes ready because this joke is not good. Not good. You ready?
Mine already. I'm just gonna be ready to hit
get
it.
yours ready. No, don't throw them yet, dadgummit. But there we go. All right, here we go. All right. Oh my goodness, this is so bad. This is so bad. What would you get, Ari Bobari? What would you get if you crossed a dinosaur with a pig? What would you get if you crossed a dinosaur with a pig?
A pigosaurus.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. But according to the dad joke book, you know what you get when you cross a dinosaur with a pig?
What?
Jurassic pork.
Wow.
Jurassic pork.
Okay,
you get it?
Throw the tomatoes. Everybody do it.
You approve the tomato throwing for that one? Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah. Bring it on. Bring it on. I did not write the joke. See, here's the thing. You guys are shooting the messenger. You know what I'm saying? You guys are shooting the messenger. Oh my goodness. Ben Griffiths has a weakness for that accent and tater tot hot dish. There you go. There you go. That's what you are. You're a tater tot hot dish, Ari Bobari.
It's my goal to be called that one day.
Yes. Well, you just got called it, so congratulations on meeting your goal. Because it just happened.
Thank you, Ben Griffiths and Scott Cox. And Ben Griffiths is over on Facebook, right?
Over on Facebook, yeah.
How come he's not on Twitch?
He refuses to go to Twitch. Religious reasons,
Why?
I believe.
Oh, okay. I have the same religious reasons about TikTok, so I understand.
Yeah,
but
I was the same way.
Is that?
I was very against it, but then I downloaded it because I don't know. I just did. I still haven't put anything else on there.
Oh. Sorry.
I didn't do the VHS either.
I was very against going on Twitch actually for a while too, which is why
I was too.
I
was terrified.
So I get it. Ben Griffiths, I just have to say it's fun over here, and also Sky Universe on YouTube if you're there. It's fun on Twitch. I gotta say, you get to throw tomatoes at him. I mean, you get to duck race. I can be a whole infomercial for you. You know how you have a little.
That's what I need.
I can just do a little radio ad for you.
Yes, that's what I need. That's what I need. People, people love hearing you. So that would be good.
Or I could get a green screen and have little pictures of duck racing and be like, or maybe I will just do it against my wall with half my burnt out lights and just hold up construction paper ducks and be like, look, you can race.
Oh my goodness! If you get bored while you're ill and decide to make something like that, I would not be upset. I would not be upset at all. I'm just saying, no pressure. You don't have to, but I'm just saying, if it happened, I would be not upset at all.
That would be fun. Okay, I feel like I should let you go so that I had so much of your time, and I'm sorry about the gimmicks that didn't get gimmicks.
Oh, no. Don't be sorry. Don't be upset. No. None of that stuff. But smooches for you. Thank you so much for calling. I hope you feel better. If there's anything that we can do for you, if you need somebody to Uber Eats you some soup, you just say the word. We'll make it happen.
Okay, can you Uber Eats someone over to hug me?
Well, I don't know about that. I'd have to Uber Eats somebody that doesn't mind getting a disease. But I'll see if I can find somebody. I'll see if I can find somebody.
Yeah, if anybody's recently had COVID, maybe I could just hug them and not.
Yeah, maybe so. If you already have COVID or just had it in the past couple days, would you please go to Minnesota and hug Ari?
Yeah, I need a hug.
There you go. Yeah, Uber hugs. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, group. I'll send Cynthia redeemed group hug. There you go.
Oh.
We're all e-hugging you. So,
thanks, guys.
So smooches for you, sorry, boy. Thank you so much for calling in. It's always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. And I hope you feel better. If there's anything we can do, seriously, if there's anything we can do, let us know. I know there's not.
Thank you.
But if there is, let us know.
But just the offering is something. So thank you.
You're very welcome.
Yeah.
Smooches for you, my
friend. All right, I'll see you in the comments.
All right.
Smooches.
Toodly-oos, my friends. Smooches for you. And if you're going to bed after this, allow me to tuck you in. Tuck. Ah! Snug as a bug in a rug. There you go. Oh, you want water?
Oh, Dad.
Smooches for you, sorry, bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye. Yes, indeed, else. How does one get a hug from soccer? It's sort of like this. It's sort of like a, you know what I mean? I mean, is it an invasion of personal space? Yes. There you go. Reggie Gadget Show. You appreciate that? Okay, good. All right, Princess Retro, now's your chance. If you're still here, I'm going to give you a few minutes to call in and say hello. But if you gave up on us, I understand. That's totally fine, too. Then I'm going to find someone to raid. Looking like it's going to be Mama Joe Rama Joe. I was going to raid Micah Eastep. But it looks like he's on like a break or something. I don't know exactly what's going on. He may be ending this thing. So we're probably going to go to Mama Joe, Rama Joe. Oh, my goodness gracious. Puff likes me. Good to see you, my friend. Yes, indeed. Watching over on the old Facebook. Smooches for you. It's always good to talk to you. Always good to see you, Lauren Sharpsburg. You have been doing some retro gaming here lately. It says Google subscriber not available. Oh, I don't. Let me refresh the thing. Let me see. Try it again. I refreshed it. Let me see. Let me get a quick tuck because it's almost 5 a.m. Oh, my goodness gracious. Reggie and Gadget Show. Smooches for you, my friend. Allow me to tuck you in. Oh, tuck. Mwah. Smooches for you, Reggie and Gadget. Thank you so much. Please say hi to Lauren from me. Ari Bobari says hello to yous. Lauren Schatzberger. Yes, indeed, yes. Yeah, 585-708-360. Are you in America, Princess Retro? You may have to put the 1 in front of it. I'm not sure. I am not sure. We'll see how it goes. All right, Reggie Gadget, you have a fantastic morning, I suppose. I hope you have some toast. Hope you have some nice toast for breakfast. Or maybe you work nights. I don't know your life. Reggie Gadget Smooches for you, my friend. Thank you so much for hanging around. There you go. But it's not working? Telephone's not working? I don't know. I got it right here. Ain't no phone calls coming through. But we'll see how it goes. Oh, wait.
You guys are ready to be nerds because I am in love with this fucking game again, and I'm so happy. Because I've always liked Magic the Gathering, but I don't know, as of like the last...
Alright, we're going to raid Micah Eastep. What's up with the telephone?
Oh, cool.
Yeah! Oh, my goodness gracious, I love that. Danny Blue Jeans, thank you so much for giving that out to Sim. Cynthia Smooches for you as my friend. Spamming it and saying Google Voice sub not available. I don't know why it's doing that. I got it open right here. It says receiving calls. So I don't know. We'll try it. We'll try it next time. We will try it next time. So there we go. And let me type this in here. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba raid. This guy right here. I met this guy through Daddy Tyrant, who you guys may recognize from coming in and watching. And oh my goodness gracious! I got a phone call. Who could this be? Hello, oh my goodness gracious, what happened? They hung up. The phone got COVID. The phone got COVID. Is that what happened? Oh dear. Was that you? I tried to answer.
Blood for bones.
Tried to answer. One moment. All right, here we go. One moment. That's not a raving cow, it's a raving bull. Oh, is it a bull? Really, Doc Rob? I thought it had udders. I thought I recognized the udders, but maybe not. Oh my goodness. Oh, here we go. Wait a minute. We got a phone call. Hello, caller. You're on the air. How can I help you?
Hey, Saka.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Is this our good friend, Princess Retro?
Yes, it is.
Hey, nice to talk to you, my friends.
Of course. Nice talking to you. I'm just calling for two quick things. I'm not going to keep you for long.
Okay.
All right. One, because Dead Internet Theory is threatening me to make me call.
Mm-hmm.
He seems to think that I'm a man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And two, more important. So much.
And two, what? Oh, it cut out for
I
a
love
second.
your stream.
Oh, thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate you saying that. It's very kind of you.
Okay,
Very
you're my
kind.
favorite. Smooches. That's all. Bye.
All right, smooches for you, Princess Retro. Yes, indeed, yes.
Bye.
I have you a great rest of your night. Thank you so much for calling. Figured it out. We figured it out. Princess Retro calling now. Thank you so much. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Well, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Gonna go raid my buddy Micah Eastep. He's he's a positive guy. He's playing Magic the Gathering, which may or may not be up your alley, but you know what I mean. That's okay. Dead Internet Theory still doesn't believe it. There you go. Well, that's all right. Smooches for you, everybody. Sockop loves you. Thank you so much. We'll be back again tomorrow evening. And thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. Hope you had a fantastic time. I sure did. And if you're going to bed, allow me to tuck you in. Tuck. Mwah. Smooches for you. You're snug as a bug in a rug. Look at you go. Sleep. Wait a minute. Hold on. Go with take two. Sleep the sleep of the righteous, my friends. There we go. Now we got it. All right. So tell him good night, old man. Tell him good night. We'll go see Micah for a minute, and then we'll all go night. Sockop loves you, everybody. Yes, indeed, he owes. Woo!
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.
Thank you, Doc Rob. I will take out the trash now.